All right, folks, you guys know who this is. LDBC. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison, and you're live on the Coaches Show, the Coaches Show live. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live, guys. All right, we got some pretty interesting topics, guys. We got to get into some boxing tonight. We got to get into a little boxing. My boy Keith Brown, MMA and boxing, will be joining me. Okay, and we're definitely going to get this live stream up and cranking. Okay, hopefully some of the other brothers at LDBC will see, and they may want to join in. That's fine. Yeah, man, I got to change this title though. Okay, I got to change the title, and I got to hashtag the LDBC. Yeah, baby, yeah. LDBC. We're going to talk about Victor Postile, Josh Taylor, cherry pick gone wrong. I laugh at that, man. When these guys cherry pick these fighters, that's what's up. I see my man, moderator Marcus Bell, keeping it 100 as he always does, man. Marcus Bell, and my chat icon is not there. What is going on? What is going on with my chat? Chat. Show up. Show up in the chat now.
Okay.
Okay. Bracy one. I ain't never seen you, man. But man, what's going on, man? What's going on? Glad you're here, man. We finna get into some serious boxing talk tonight, man. Okay. Yes. Everything's a go. My man Keith Brown, MMA and boxing, is in the house.
Yeah,
Rod
can you hear
X. Yeah. What's up, Rod
Okay.
X? What's up, guys? I see you guys. Man. We finna get in. We finna dig in some. Hey, we going in today. We going in. Jay Gibbs, what's up, brother? Yeah, man. Y'all smash that like button, man. A lot of my subscribers, man, they just don't ever seem to get, man. You know, I'm supposed to have a lot of people, man, when I go live stream. I just don't get them because people, they're not getting their notifications, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
What I did was actually I unsubscribed and subscribed right back, and it started working for me again.
Okay, so those of y'all heard it from Keith Brown, MMA and boxing, guys. Okay, we're going to cut the music. We're going to cut the music, guys. And, folks, we're going to get this thing started. We're going to do it Coach Shelton Harrison style, how we always do it. Okay, we're going to start with an intro video. I don't know if some of y'all like some of these intro videos, but one of my favorite fighters to date is Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, hey, Brace, appreciate it, man. You know, I'm trying to get the faith back in my boxing community, man, because I ventured off, man, and started really helping out women's MMA. But, you know, my first love is boxing, man. My first love is boxing. I love boxing. I've always been a boxing fan. Okay, and guys, hope y'all enjoy this. Keith, just put yourself on mute for a minute. Terrence Crawford, guys. Hope y'all enjoy.
And I was way stronger than him. You know, y'all kept telling me how strong he was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit. So I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap, aiming for your cap twister. Razor blade rap, slice you in your back ripper.
Rap live, open hand, slap saliva. Out your face, embrace the eight, no survivor.
Wash rhythm, socialize, I'm a monster hitman. This a hit, I'm putting AIDS inside the solar system. Soloist, rockin' polo, so emotionless. Hold the fifth, Quasimodo, this is Hogan.
That's one of my favorite fighters, Terrence Bud Crawford, man. Yo, let's get this in, man. So, okay, Keith, man, you know, we got Joshua Wilder, man. And, you know, we all know the history. Everybody in the comment thread know the history, okay? Everybody know that Anthony Joshua, this fool asked for $50 million, man. He asked for $50 million. Deontay Wilder got the bag for him and told him, look, I got the bag for you, okay? I got this bag. What you gonna do now? Okay? Eddie Hearn turned around and said, well, we don't even know if the $50 million is real. We don't even know if the $50 million is real. Okay? Like Shelly Finkel gonna tell a lie. But anyway, okay, we'll save that for later, Keith. Because I'm gonna get your thoughts on this. You're telling me that you don't know if the $50 million bag is real, right? So after Eddie Hearn dug under this thing under a microscope, which is what he always do, he got these little whole tactics that he liked to do, okay? Because let's just think about it. Eddie Hearn is a pimp, and Anthony Joshua is his hoe. Okay? Eddie Hearn
Yeah.
is a pimp, and Joshua is a hoe. Straight up hoe. He act like a hoe. I mean, sometimes he walk like he a little hoe. Joshua is a prostitute. Joshua is a prostitute. That's Joshua is gonna always be a prostitute because he's gonna continue being pimped. And so now we look at this in hindsight. Now we got it in hindsight, in retrospect. Now Eddie Hearn, okay, he sent this contract. You remember Eddie Hearn was saying, "Yeah, I already sent the contract," and then he didn't send the contract. But a few days ago, Wilder reported, "Okay, I finally got a contract." And now they saying, "Well, Wilder ain't signing the contract. He ain't signing it fast enough. He not signing it fast enough." Wait a minute. You think the man gonna sign a damn contract without having his people look over the contract? I don't get it. And then, okay. And Eddie Hearn was like, "Well, people don't just take contracts. They just don't take a contract, a blank contract. No, we got to read over it." That's what the hell he said. Now he coming back. "Oh, well, Wilder, I don't think he want to fight. He not signing the fight fast enough. He not, I mean, damn, man. I think Deontay Wilder is a brother. He can't win, man. Wilder can't win. Wilder is a brother that cannot win. He's never going to win, okay? And basically, look, man, he's an American black man. He's an American black man. He's not going to win. It's just not going to happen, okay? They're going to find every single thing they can to try to make it seem like that this guy is the issue. And Keith, I'm gonna let you chime in, Keith. I'm gonna take it back even further. Let's take it back even further. He was supposed to fight Alexander Povetkin, the dude that's on the drugs. He was supposed to fight him. Povetkin tested positive, but that was still Deontay Wilder's fault. He was supposed to fight Joseph. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking, Parker? Woo, The Rock. He was supposed to fight The Rock. But what happened? Couldn't fight The Rock. For some mysterious reason, The Rock didn't want that word. He was going to fight Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury is coked out of his damn mind. The man sniffing angel dust. He's sniffing chalk. I mean, Tyson Fury, I bet you, you should keep Tyson Fury. You better keep him. Anything that's a white powder, you keep Tyson Fury away from that. Because Tyson Fury going to try to snort it. He going to snort it. You got a pile of sugar. Tyson Fury, here he come. You got a pile of salt. Tyson Fury, he going to try to sniff the salt. Okay? But somehow all of this is Wilder's fault. Okay? Everything is Deontay Wilder. Everything Wilder's fault. It's Wilder. Okay? It's Deontay Wilder's fault. Deontay Wilder is the red-headed stepchild. He is. Okay, I see D-Style boxing in the thread. D-Style, if you got some time, yo, man, I'd love for you to come in with me and my man Keith, MMA and Boxing. I will send you a link. And, bro, just come on in, man. Or some of y'all can call in. I don't care. Okay, Keith, so what's going on, man? Like, what's the deal with this whole thing, man?
Man, yeah, the whole contract thing with Wilder. Yeah, like you said, first, him and his whole management team, everything got to look over it. Can't just think they're going to sign it. And then they got to still send it back. So, I mean, of course, I don't think they signed it yet because they still got to look over everything. And knowing them, they probably putting some of the worstest stuff down, probably on the sound right. So that's going to hold the fight up even more if Wilder can't agree to them terms that's on that contract. So I think it's all BS on Eddie Hearn's part because he just having all these excuses. First off, the fight got to be in the UK, then turning down $50 million. Man, it's no more I can say, man, because it's like a whole bunch of bull crap.
Okay, a whole bunch of bull crap. Super chat. Ronald Finkley in the super chat. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe let's donate all the super chat. Let's donate all the super chat dollars to the Anthony Joshua Buy Him Some Damn Courage Fund. That's what we need to do, okay? We need to give this to Anthony Joshua to give him. We need to go buy him some courage, okay? That's what we need to do. I just don't know, man. I don't know about this guy. This guy act like him and Eddie Hearn they got something going on. And, I mean, you can't get this guy when you mention Wilder. The guy starts stuttering. The guy start I don't know I don't know what's wrong with Anthony Joshua, man. I've never seen a dude. I've never seen a dude act like a hoe like that. Like this dude is a prostitute, man. This is a heavyweight prostitute.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised, man. I would not be surprised if Anthony Joshua, wear dresses. I wouldn't be surprised if he got a pair of fishnets. I would not be
I see.
surprised because
He weren't.
go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead,
It
bro.
was funny. Marcus Bell said a few minutes ago. He said, that, "Man, that's Ashley Johnson."
Ashley Johnson. I mean, afraid Johnson. Afraid. Look, man.
It's a lot of names you can use for him.
It gets to the point, man. It's to the point where, okay, man. Like, how many ways are you gonna tell us, okay, that you don't want this fight? How many ways are you gonna say, hey, I don't want to fight. I really don't want to fight. Nope, 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 nope. I want to fight Povetkin. Yeah, I want to fight Povetkin. I want to fight Povetkin. I want to give away that $50 million. I want to give that bag up. Okay, because they don't believe that the bag is there. No, they don't believe that. Hell no. Eddie Hearn, well, no, I think Eddie do believe it. Because Eddie Hearn is a mastermind. Okay? Eddie Hearn is a mastermind. And I'll tell you something else, man. Eddie Hearn could be a pastor at church. He could. Could you imagine? Well, I wanna pray to the Lord. Might. I wanna pray to the Lord, might. Uh God, God in heaven, um, I want you to bless me with more suckers because, mate, I want to cheat these suckers out of their money, man. That's what I want to do. I want to do. I want to cheat these suckers out of their money. Eddie Hearn is a pimp. He's a well-dressed, clean-shaven pimp. Okay, that's just what it is. Okay, it we can't say anything. We can't. I used to defend this guy. Can you guys believe this, Keith? I used to be like, yo, man, y'all a little hard on Eddie. Eddie Hearn done put some good fights on in the past, and he have. But what
Yeah,
Edward Sperm, what Mr. Sperm is doing now, there's no excuse for this, man. There is no excuse for Eddie Sperm to stop this fight. Keith, what is he doing?
man, he's scared. He's scared of his cash cow, man, to get that knockout, man. He getting knocked out if he find Wilder. He's scared of that, man. Even though it's a money fight, but Anthony Joshua look one of his biggest money makers. At the same time, he's scared for him.
He is. Something up with this dude. The War Machine, Brittany Neiman, has come into the live stream, and I'm going to be talking to my family soon. Okay, Brittany, I got the new interview tool. Keith Brown, shout out to Keith for helping me set up my interview tool. We got it working, and yeah, we got it. So, yep. So hopefully, we get in and talk, and then you can see, what we've been working on. So Keith helped me for about 2 hours, man. Really play and practice. So shout out to him. So Brittany, I can't wait. That's the War Machine, Brittany Neiman, guys. She's a mixed martial artist. Okay, I see Reggie. See Reggie the Tree. He's in the building. That's my man Reggie the Tree, man. Right here, man. We right here. My man Jay Gibbs says Wilder is gonna cut off the ring like Jason Voorhees whenever he fight Joshua. God, dog.
God dang.
Okay, guys. So here's what we're gonna do now. Okay, what I want y'all to do. Okay, and let's see if y'all can handle this. I think y'all can do this. I think you guys here in this live stream. I think that you guys got the ability to do this. Okay. All right. I want y'all. Okay. I want y'all to come up with a speech, a motivational speech to give to Anthony Joshua. Okay? The Cali Enigma is in the building. Cali Enigma, man. I mean, if you feel good right now, Cali, if you feel like you want to get in and give Anthony Joshua some work, the Cali Enigma, I think you should jump into the live stream. What do you say, Cali? What do you say? Super chat, super chat. Super chat. It's too late, Callie. I already sent you the link. So it's too late now. Go subscribe to the Cali Enigma, man. We want this guy to be over 1,000 subs by the end of June, okay? We got 8 days left. Even if you're not a boxing fan, just go sub to him because man, we growing this LDBC train, man. Okay, the Cali Enigma. I've already sent the link. I've already sent it in, and if you guys are calling on the phone, the phone lines are not open yet. Okay, they're not open yet. I'll open those up in about 20 minutes or so, and then me, Keith Brown, and Callie, we will we'll field y'all questions for y'all. Okay, so that's what it is. But the phone lines are not open at this time. All right. So Keith, if you could give Anthony Joshua a motivational speech, what would you say?
Man, because I'm so sick and tired of Mister Runaway Anthony Joshua, all jokes. And I definitely gotta keep PG-13 right this second. But man, this dude just need to grow up and take the fight. Cause how many belts he got, Anthony Joshua?
Anthony Joshua, he is if I'm not mistaken, he's the heck, I can't
He
remember
got
off the top of my
3
head. I think
belts. Well,
he's a WBA champion. He's a WBA. He's the shoot, man. Well, Keith, you know what? I'll look it up. I used to know
okay.
that information
Yeah,
off the
but
top of my
only
head.
reason why I brought up how
But go
many
ahead.
belts he has, because even if he got like 3 or 4 of them, but anyway, the reason why I said that is because you got that many, so that means you ran through some people with some names. So if you really that big of a champion, what makes another opponent like Deontay Wilder? Why you so scared of him? I mean, I know Deontay Wilder can fight and everything, but
Hmm.
man, we ain't tell him to lace no gloves and
Oh,
get in the ring. He did
All
it
of
on
them,
his
all of
own.
them except one.
He
okay.
did it
Everyone,
on.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got the WBA, the IBF, and he got the WBO. Those are the belts that he
Okay.
possesses. So yeah.
and
Yeah.
even the IBO, which is doesn't matter, but still he has all the belts but one.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, yeah. So we ain't telling him to lace the gloves and go in there and fight. He chose to do it on his own. And when you join the fight game, you're supposed to be ready for anybody that's in the fight game. You ain't supposed to pick and choose on your opponents, man. So my message to him is, man, you need to get some balls, man, and learn how to fight. I mean, he know how to fight, but learn how to take all fights. That's what I mean.
Okay. So Callie, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother?
Hey man, do me a favor. Make sure you tell everybody, man, where they can find you at, man.
You can find me at the Cali Enigma Boxing Network, the Cali Enigma 2, the Cali Enigma on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay. You heard him. And Keith Brown, make sure you tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me right here on YouTube at Keith Brown MMA and Boxing.
Okay, that was simple. So Callie, what kind of thoughts you got, man?
Oh man, this fool, Antonio Jenner, man. This dude, he really don't want no smoke, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna call Antonio Jenner by his actual name until he actually get in the ring with Deontay Wilder, man. I think there's something to it. At first, I never thought about something. Maybe he was taking, steroids or something like that, some type of PEDs. Maybe there's something to it. But to me, I don't necessarily think it's that. I think there's definitely something to the fact that he's shown signs of being scary. I also don't think he's that intelligent. I think he definitely lacking something up in something in his brain. I don't know if he finished high school or even finished middle school. I mean, people in America, a lot of people in America, for whatever reason, believe that you're intelligent just because you have a British accent. I don't care. This dude is definitely dumb. No one turns down $50 million. He would have been guaranteed $50 million whether it would have made money or not. But the money was it was going to make the fight was going to make money. The guy was probably going to bring home somewhere between 80 to $100 million for that one fight. How could you turn that down? Eddie Hearn like, Eddie Hearn is like, well, you could make that in 3 fights. Why would you want to work harder and not work smarter? Isn't it smarter to make that money in one fight instead of having to do it over a variety of 3 fights? But here's a simple fact: the UK, there's not enough money in the UK, whether it's coming from the venue, so it's like I said, from the gate, from the concessions, from the pay per view. There's just not enough money. the UK doesn't generate that much money. It just doesn't. They don't have enough money there. They're only allowed to charge X amount of dollars for the seats and for the pay per view. It's through regulation. So at the end of the day, there's not enough money there, and the pool of people is so small. I mean, the two states, California and the state of Texas, more people in between those two states than it is in the entire country of the UK. 65 million in the UK. Between California and Texas contains 73 million people. Just those two states alone. California alone's whatchamacallit, let me say this, excuse me. California's GDP, gross domestic product, is bigger than the UK alone. Just one state, the state that I'm in right now, has a bigger GDP than that one state. So, than that one country. So at the end of the day, man, like I said, there's not enough bread and not enough revenue there, which is why Eddie Hearn can win any purse bids. And so that's why Antonio Jen is dumb. And Deontay Wilder already said that he's been trying to teach his guys stuff. Every time Deontay Wilder teaches him something that Eddie Hearn has kept from him, Antonio Jenner runs right back to Eddie Hearn to tell him everything. I'm like, why would you try to take this, learn about this stuff, so you could question this guy and figure out how you can get away from this guy? When he trusts him so much because he's so stupid. That's how brain dead. That's how brain dead and how unintelligent Antonio Jenner is. This guy doesn't know anything. He has his own promotional company, but it's through Matchroom Boxing. This guy has no power. He signed all his rights away because he doesn't know what to do. Eddie Hearn had made sure to keep this guy ignorant, to never teach him the promotional game, so he'd be dependent on him the rest of his life. And the one thing about the UK too, man, which is different between here and there, is we have the Muhammad Ali Act, which prevents you from being the manager and the promoter. Antonio Jenner is represented by Matchroom Boxing for his managerial standpoint and from his promotional standpoint. Now, no conflict of interest there. Now, his manager happens to be an employee of Matchroom Boxing. So they try to make it seem like it's separate. It's not. Barry Hearn runs Matchroom Boxing. That's the CEO of Matchroom Boxing. The CEO and the owner is Barry Hearn, Eddie Hearn's father. So at the end of the day, like I said, there's there's a huge conflict of interest there, and the reason they're not teaching him anything because they've been robbing him. He's just not dumb. He's just too stupid to understand that because he's gotten a little bit of coin. My guess is that they're probably taking some of his endorsement money too. That's how stupid the guy is. The guy's probably, I just know telling how much money he's lost from Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn, just to let you know that. So, Antonio Jenner, this guy is the most frustrating guy that I've ever followed, man. I can't believe that this fight hasn't been made yet. When you just think about all the crap that we had to go through to even get to this point, and we're still not, because Eddie Hearn wants to put this fight on the zone. He doesn't want it on Showtime. So Eddie Hearn was on Twitter talking a whole bunch of mess, talking to people who don't really understand boxing. Then he was talking about, what has Luis Ortiz ever done? Who has Luis Ortiz ever fought? Well, we know one thing he's fought. We fought Bryant Jennings. That's a pretty good name right there. But that's not even it. The big thing right here is this. It's not about that. It's about, why were you getting ready? Why were you considering vacating the WBA title in order to avoid Luis Ortiz? Never responded back to me. He was responding to everybody until I dropped that question. Still hasn't responded back to me. He knows he will never respond back. Just like when it was Steven Espinoza at Showtime, when he was lying to some of these casual fans out there about the Northern American networks care about if the Wilder Jenner fight is broadcast on the network. And Steven Espinoza replied, who's they? No response. He will never respond to anybody who knows what's going on, because you can embarrass him. He wants to keep these dumb, whose fan base, who's full of morons, a whole bunch of idiots who follow this guy and wish to be him, who worship the ground that he walks on, because they don't know anything about boxing and they think that they're getting fantastic fights in the UK when they're getting trash every day over there. I mean, the level of competition in the UK is garbage. I'm just keeping it 100 here.
And see, you know what? I think the question that we need to start saying, okay, not who has Luis Ortiz fought, but who don't want to fight Luis Ortiz. And you know what? butt juice, well, ass juice. He was the one that said that, hey, we're not gonna fight Luis Ortiz. Oh, yeah, yeah, but wait a minute, okay? Wait a minute. Here go the thing, man. This is the thing. Um, all these people, saying, hey, well, I think Luis Ortiz, he's an old man. But it's amazing, man, how some, and I'm not going to even say UK fans, okay? I'm not going to say UK fans. I'm going to say, AJ protectors, because that's what they are, man. They're a bunch of AJ protector. And, these
And Eddie
people,
Hearn
but
fanboys. Don't forget Eddie Hearn has a fan base.
oh, yeah, and Eddie Hearn fanboys, yeah. See, these people, they're not going to talk about Vladimir Klitschko, okay, him being 41, and Joshua getting dropped, okay, by a 41-year-old. Nope. The only thing they want to talk about, oh, well, Deontay Wilder, he almost got finished by Luis Ortiz, man. He almost got finished. But, I mean, he didn't get dropped by Ortiz. I mean, Anthony Joshua, he got dropped by a 41-year-old who hadn't been in the ring, what, for 2 years prior to fighting him? Like,
2 years coming off a loss and really struggling in his last 3 fights.
how they gonna explain this? How they gonna explain this? How? Man, it's the same thing. But see, where this conversation cuts very deep, and I've always said this, and I'm gonna continue to say this, okay? They're gonna always have issues with the American black guy. They just are. That's just how it is, okay? They're gonna have issues because Deontay Wilder. They think that this guy, you know, they don't think he's intelligent. They don't think he's educated because of the way he talked. Okay, his he's got a very very bad Southern drawl. So they want to talk about that like he's not educated. But Deontay Wilder actually, see, he's a people person. He's just like Eddie Hearn, man. Deontay Wilder, he can tell you what's up. He can tell you what it is. Okay, he can actually get you to buy into what he's saying because he's a people person. That's why he's exciting. That's why Deontay Wilder can sell fights. That's why people will watch Deontay Wilder. That's why they will because he hadn't been on pay per view yet. But I'm gonna tell you, when this Joshua Wilder fight, it's got to be on pay per view. They're gonna put it on pay per view, man, because Deontay Wilder is a very charismatic person. See, and he's intelligent. Deontay Wilder, nobody's gonna invest $50 million into somebody who they don't think can actually do the deal. They're not gonna do that, man. This guy. Okay, think about how much money this guy persuaded. Okay, between Al Heyman, Shelley Finkel, and the people that backed him, he persuaded these people to put upfront money, $50 million, because he sold it to him. Wilder had to sell it to him. Look, man. Hey, all I got is my word. I just got my word. But I tell you right now, okay, get up in that ring. I'm a bomb squad. I'm a knock him flat. I'm a flatline him. You can go and believe that. See, that's what he did, man. And they said, oh, okay. So why they got to be intelligent somehow? And then Callie, we'll add on to it. People, they getting upset with Wilder. Well, he could have went over to the UK and sold himself even more. Man, he don't want to be no sack and fiddle, man. He don't want Dillian White. He ducking Dillian White. How? Okay, how is he ducking Dillian White when he want to beat the guy that knocked out Dillian White? How you gonna explain that?
Only in UK world is Dillian White considered anything other than a bum. Dillian White has fought. If you look at Dillian White since he got knocked out by Antonio Jenner, the average age is 35 years old, coming off a long layoff, and usually a loss. I mean, that's who he looked for. Because I don't know if you did you guys remember the David Haye Tony Bellew fight? Did you know immediately after that David Haye was knocked out, that Dillian White said that he wanted to fight David Haye because he said he wanted to be the one to retire him. That's the kind of guy that Dillian White is.
They was hoping Dillian White get lucky with a lucky shot and knock off Deontay Wilder so they can say, see, Deontay Wilder, he was never on Joshua's level anyway because he can't even beat the guy who Joshua knocked out. That's what it is, man.
Dillian White had no chance against Deontay Wilder. Too slow, flat-footed, mid-range fighter, terrible technique. You know what I mean? Likes to throw lunging uppercuts from across the ring. This guy will be timed and knocked out, and it probably wouldn't even last that long, man. This guy is he's not that good. He fights bums. He's a bum himself. He knocked out a sack of potatoes, Mr. Bum, Lucas Brown, who's a known drug cheat. You know what I mean? Coming off a long layoff himself, man. Old guy on top of all of that. Fought a bunch of bums himself. So at the end of the day, man, I mean, this is what Dillian White, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen in the Joseph Parker fight. They really don't want the Wilder fight because they would like to rob Joseph Parker. If Joseph Parker doesn't knock Dillian White out, he'll probably lose the fight for the simple fact that, Antonio Jenner said that, and Dillian White said that they would like to fight each other like another 5 to 7 times. Like, domestic domestic garbage over there, man. I've learned that over there. For whatever reason, man, they don't want to. They'd rather pretend that they have the best, but they don't have the best. They don't want this fight. A whole bunch of these guys talking really don't want to see this fight, and a lot of the guys like Antonio Jenner because he's safe and he's not seen as the big scary black guy like Deontay Wilder who speaks confidently and who speaks on real issues and stands up for black people. And that makes a lot of no disrespect. And I'm not gonna say it, but just like a lot of white people get uncomfortable when they see someone
But
black talk the way he talks.
well, it's the same thing with us in the LDBC, man. See, we support Wilder because you remember first they were saying, hey, you know what? Deontay Wilder don't have a good strong fan base. He need a fan base. He don't get a fan base, and so now the LDBC we endorse Wilder. Okay, we give him our full endorsement, and now we're a cult. Whenever a group of black men get together and we're doing something positive, we're not sitting here, we're not cussing each other out. We're thinking of game plans. We want to support the sport of boxing. We want to be at fights. We want to talk up fighters, man. And the thing of it is, man, is that we're a cult. We're a gang. No, we can't be an organization. I mean, we can't be a real organization. No, we got to be a cult or a gang. Even though this cult and gang, we're getting interviews. Okay, we're getting interviews with people. Okay, I mean, Black Fight Fan TV in '78, man, they had Errol Spence and Black Fight Fan TV car. Okay, '78 doing interviews with Deontay Wilder. I mean, heck, even I just did an interview with I just did an interview with Hannah Gabriels. Okay, so you mean if you're telling me, a gang can do this? A gang is making we doing all this momentum. Okay, Blood Boxing interviewed Julius Ndongo. I mean, man, we got the Smoke City Mobcast that these fighters are watching. Okay, we're doing a lot of things. We're moving. And Deontay Wilder, is not the Antichrist, man. They can't be, they can't be afraid. See, they're afraid that the guy's confident, man. That's what it is. They're afraid that this guy's confident. They don't like it, and they always try to come up with excuses why they don't like him. Because you remember, Callie and Keith. You remember, man. It used to be where Floyd Mayweather not exciting. He don't get knockouts like he used to. Oh, okay. Well, you got Deontay Wilder. He's exciting. Well, we don't like Floyd because he trash talk. Well, Deontay Wilder really don't trash talk
Still,
like that. He don't
and
really trash
still,
talk. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no,
Yes,
it's
yes,
like
sir.
it's like it's like either way. It's like once a fighter doing really that good, it's always gonna be somebody down in him. Like for example, Floyd Mayweather. Like towards the end of his career when he's Money Mayweather, everybody talking about, oh, he don't get the knockouts. He boring fighter. And now with Earl Spence Jr., they talking about some. A lot of people ain't liking him, I guess, because I think because he just that good. I think that's why a lot of people is not liking him. And plus, he beat they probably their favorite fighter because a lot of people is a Kell Brook fan. And then what Wilder is now people saying he talked too much and everything. But this dude actually will fight anybody, and this dude is actually knocking people out, giving exciting fights, and people still hating on him. Yeah,
Yeah,
like you
man.
said, man, it's a black community.
It's
Honestly, like this got it the hardest though.
and man, it really is a shame, man, that sports. I was always told when I was growing up, man, sports they supposed to bring you together, man, and people supposed to just trash talk, man. See all this other stuff not supposed to be in there, man. All this stuff not supposed to be there, man. Well, you black guys always complain about racism because it's not supposed to be there. If you had a stomach ache, you're gonna complain about it. It's not supposed to be there, okay? So Wilder is gonna play the villain, and you know what? Black people get tired of playing the damn villain. Like, God, dog. Like sometimes, man, people just don't want to be the damn villain. Some people just want to be who they are, and give you a fight, give you a good fight, give you a good account of them, getting into that ring. And Deontay Wilder don't want to play the villain. Look, he just want to fight this guy and knock him out. That's it. Deontay Wilder ain't trying to be no entertainer. He not trying to do it. The only thing Wilder trying to do is put this guy on the canvas, okay? Put him down for good. Put him down for good. and say bomb squad and stand over him saying bomb squad. That's all they want to do, man. Wilder done got involved in the financial part of it. Like what the heck, man? Wilder, he's supposed to be sitting back waiting on this fight, man. They supposed to just be agreeing to the fight. They supposed to be fighting, but they're not gonna do that, man. And see, at first they were like, well, it's a money thing. Well, Wilder, he resolved the money issue. Well, his technique's sloppy, but he get knockouts. He get knockouts. It's an awkward style that works for him. It works for him because you can't time Wilder. You can't time him. You can't, put him in your crosshairs, and you can't pull the trigger like you want to. As for Luis Ortiz,
And throwing the fact that he's athletic as heck. So he's very athletic, awkward, fast, powerful, and it just makes for us and long, and it makes for a very scary combination. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. You want to know why? One of the reasons why this fight isn't going down too. Like I said, they're trying to put this crap on the zone. That's one thing too. But it's also though there's some other hold up too that they're not bringing up. And I'm gonna tell you, they really don't want this fight. They want to string this out as long as possible until the last minute. And they're still trying to negotiate with Povetkin. They want to go there, but Povetkin's team is what they're doing. Povetkin's team is trying to run out the clock, take this thing to purse bid so they can take this fight to Russia. Povetkin's team really knows and understand that Antonio Jenner and Eddie Hearn do not want this fight. They know this. So what they're doing is that they're like, man, hey, come on, let's go. You're screwed either way. You don't want either fight. You only want to fight me in the UK. But you'll fight Wilder in the UK for more money only if you have no other option. And that's what it comes down to. Povetkin's put them in a situation where they don't have another choice. So they wish that, and now they wish that they didn't have. They always like using the mandatory excuse. You know what I mean? Whenever they're trying to avoid a fight with someone who they very tough. Just like when they were trying to do with Luis Ortiz. First thing, Luis Ortiz fight was ordered first. But then you know what happened is Eddie Hearn ran to the IBF and like, please hurry and order this Pulev fight. So here's the thing with Pulev. Pulev mentioned earlier that he was injured and he was nowhere near in shape and ready to fight Antonio Jenner. They still tried. They sold that fight to the fans like it was actually going to happen. Meanwhile, they told Carlos Takam to get ready that he was actually going to be the opponent, and they had to make it look like that they were going to fight Pulev. They used Pulev to sell out the stadium, to sell the seats, when it was actually going to be Carlos Takam. Carlos Takam said he had been training for Antonio Jenner the entire time. He knew he was going to be fighting Antonio Jenner. This is the type of scam on top of all of the ticket scalping and stuff that Eddie Hearn does, that these fans that don't know that they're getting screwed, and these people are still fans of this guy. This guy's scum of the earth, man, and that's why the network that he's trying to work with, the Zone, and the fact that they don't have any of the American sports on there that we actually like to watch. When it comes to MMA, we can already get MMA, whether it's on the UFC network, or you can get Spike. Not Spike, but I can't think of the other one right now. But anyways, we can get all the MMA we want. We don't need you to get that. Football, NFL, college football, those are already tied up with all the top networks, and even the college football, the biggest networks. I mean, the biggest conferences, whether it's the SEC, Pac-12, ACC, Big Ten, you know what I mean, and the SEC, they all have their own networks. They have network deals with ESPN, Fox, CBS, NBC, ABC. There's no licenses available. Major League Baseball already has its own MLB network. Already has a deal with DirecTV and some of the other channels, and just signed up with ESPN as part of the ESPN, the $5 app. NHL, same thing. They're all tied up. All the major sports here in America are already tied up. So I don't know what they're going to do except try to sell us cricket, rugby, soccer, which we don't care about here, but I mean, there's some people that like it, small niche for it. And then darts. We don't care about those sports, but Eddie Hearn is trying. That's why he's trying to get this fight on that network, so he could try to sell that, try to get Americans to sign up for it. But I'm like, man, no one wants to buy that app, and that app is gonna stink. And then you're gonna put that fight on at 2 p.m. Pacific time in October. No one's gonna watch it. No one's gonna watch it. So, and this is what I'm trying to tell some of these other UK fans who don't seem to understand. I'm like, if it's in October, that could be the Red River Shootout, Texas versus Oklahoma. A lot of people will be paying attention to that. No one's gonna be watching boxing on a weekend, 2 p.m. Pacific time. People aren't even home, or if they are home, they're watching college football. And then on you know what I mean, Central Time, the same thing. That'll be 4 o'clock for you guys. How many people are at home at 4 o'clock on a Saturday? Not very many. 5 o'clock
Yeah.
on East Coast, people are still out and about, maybe at the movies or at some event or something like that. He's not thinking this thing out whatsoever. But it's not about because he's desperate right now. He rushed out the Zone app and it didn't allow them to roll it out the correct way because he was taking L's that 1 week. I think he had lost. His fighter had lost. Wilder dropped a $50 million bag, and all this other stuff was happening. And he had because only Eddie Hearn only cares about image. It's all about image of trying to win the social media wars, the battles. And because of that, this guy's an idiot, and that's why he's gonna fail here in America.
Yeah, man. You know what, man? Ain't got the thing too, man. At 4 o'clock, my man Keith Brown, he getting ready to go to the club, man. Shoot, man. I mean, Keith Brown ain't got time. Keith Brown got stuff to do. He's an important man. Keith, I'm just playing. But seriously, man, I don't know about it, man. People want to watch boxing at night, man. You at home, you done wound it down from a long day. Unless it's on a Sunday. Now if it's a fight on a Sunday, you would want to watch it during the day because you're at home at 4. You're at home, you're with the family, and it's a good time. But on a Saturday night, nobody's watching a fight at 4 p.m., man. Nobody's gonna do it. Nobody, ain't nobody and their mama and their daddy gonna watch a fight, man. See, man, the issue now, the bottleneck is gonna be the zone. And I knew, man. See, when they say they signed that deal, the $1 billion deal. See, now I knew that it was gonna be an issue for Wilder and this fight happening. So now, see, with that happening, what happened to the 50 million? See, it's gonna turn into a network battle. See, I don't know how they're gonna get past that. I don't know because I'm sure Eddie Hearn probably told them, look, you know, if y'all sign with me right now, remember I told you this man is a pimp, okay? I told you he's a pimp. I told you this man is a preacher. He's one of those preachers that steer from the congregation. Now, my preacher don't do that. I got to pay. I go to church, so I'm not picking on all preachers, but he's that guy, that prosperity preacher that's teaching everybody, trying to tell them about being wealthy, but he don't want getting wealthy. He told them guys, I'm telling you, he said, yo, I will get Deontay Wilder for you. I'll get Deontay Wilder, we'll fight, and we can do it on this okay, if you go ahead and give us this deal. And they said, oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we'll do it, yeah. Eddie, hey, we believe you. Hey, Eddie, you're a stand-up kind of guy. I mean, you're a hell of a guy. And so guess what happened? They signed, and now Eddie Hearn is at a catch-22. Because now, they're trying to figure out, well, how we going to get this fight? Because, Deontay Wilder, Showtime or PBC, I'm sure they want the fight, or the zone going to have to come out their pockets and pay a heavy amount of money to get that fight on the zone. They're going to have to figure out a way because, now you remember, man, when Manny Pacquiao, remember when Pacquiao and Mayweather fought? HBO and Showtime figured out a way to make the deal go down. They may have to figure out something, man. They may Showtime and the Zone may have to figure out a deal so the fight can be televised, man. And they're gonna have to pick where they want it televised, and that's gonna be the issue because I think Showtime gonna want it on Showtime and the Zone gonna want it on the Zone. So,
well, here's the thing, though.
see,
At least Showtime has a built-in subscriber base to re-air it.
Yeah, and the
You know
Zone don't, man. You gotta just pay for the app. But see, the thing
Here's
of
the
it
thing,
is,
though, Coach. You can't even find the Zone app right now if you go to the Google Play Store or the Apple Play Store. It's not even available yet. So I guess they're supposed to have some announcement next week about the 16 fighters that they signed. One of the fighters that I heard that they signed was Zab Judah. So I mean, I don't know if it. And then here's the thing: two of the fighters
Zab
that I know
Judah?
for certain that are signed.
God, dog.
Yeah, man.
I don't want nobody want to see no darn Zab Judah. Cannot about no damn Zab Judah, man.
Hey, man, did you see Eddie Hearn was proud of the fact that he signed Gabe Rosado and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Those are two of the names that are confirmed.
God.
I'm telling you, man.
Gabe Rosado. Oh, wait a minute. You talking about the Triple G punching bag? Okay, well, then,
Yes,
if that's the case,
Gabe Rosado.
go on and get Willie
Yeah.
Monroe. Go on and get Odama. Let's get all the Triple G resume in there. Hell,
Oh man.
that'll be great. And then, wait a minute, he signed who else?
Yeah, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. said that's good for the Mexican market. We're gonna get them in there. Like
Wait a minute.
he
Wait a
sucks.
minute. Wait. Oh, so you talking about the guy that would not throw a single punch against Sol Canelo Alvarez? That guy?
Yes.
Talking about the guy that went in there and just threw the
Yep.
fight so Canelo could win so
Yep.
they could see the Triple G fight? That guy?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Man. Look, man. We not, look, listen. I hate to sound negative, y'all. I've been telling y'all, I've been trying to tell y'all, we ain't going to see this fight till 2021. I'm telling y'all, it's not going to happen, y'all. It's 3 years from now, we not going to see this fight. And it's all Eddie Hearn's damn fault. Dang it, man.
Man, I got a good one for Triple G, man. Man, Triple G stand for triple gay.
Hey man, hey, speaking about Triple G, man, did you guys hear Abel Sanchez talking about? Oh, Triple G's not fighting for money. Triple G's fighting for his pride.
Oh,
Like that's
man.
why he held out for that 45%.
You mean disable?
Let me tell y'all
Yeah,
something.
this Abel Sanchez, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something about Triple G. Tell y'all
Yeah,
something.
that's his name.
First of all,
The
I'm sick and
notorious
tired.
Triple G, the notorious can killer.
I'm sick and tired, man. I'm sick and tired of Abel Sanchez. This dude got what 82 necks and 50,000 asses. I'm sick of him. Okay, I'm sick and tired of this dude. This water. This Triple G got this big old got there headquarters. You remember we used to use the word headquarters. Big old headquarters ass head. Running around here, you can't even talk English. Mock, knock, no, not today. I'm sick of this dude, man.
Hey,
I'm
no,
sick of this
guys.
dude.
Hey, no. Oh, no. You're talking about me fighting. Oh, no. Hey, you said who? Oh, Andre Ward. No, he too much. No, he too much.
No, too much.
No.
Not today.
No, not today. Too much.
But them Triple G fans, them Triple G fans, oh, they'll come at you. Yeah, but he's defended his belt. He's a champion. He's this. I'm like, man, shut up, man. Look, Triple G, I can't wait till he retire. I can't wait till he retire. This dude, he gonna take all his money. He gonna go back to Pakistan. Okay, don't get on me because I can't say the name right. I got a southern accent, you fools. He gonna go all the way back to Pakistan.
You know where he's going tonight. You know where he's fighting next. So this was the plan.
man.
This is all set up. Billy Joe Saunders and all them are all part of it. So Billy Joe Saunders is supposed to be fighting James DeGale next in the UK in some domestic garbage fight, right? So after that, then Triple G's supposed to move up to 168 to go face Billy Joe Saunders in the UK. This is the plan.
Man, Billy Joe Saunders. I ain't got no love for Billy Ho because, Billy Ho, he the one sitting here talking about, oh, I'll fight you now. Wait a minute, you the same guy that said he'll beat you and every 160 pound on the same night. And now you gonna watch Daniel Jacobs do the job. You watch Kell Brook, and now little man got heart now. Look at this, little man wanna throw down now. Yeah, stop.
Wishy-washy.
Care about no Billy
Oh,
Joe.
and
Billy
you
Joe
know what
Saunders
else
is a
too?
coward too.
And Canelo's supposed to be fighting Spike O'Sullivan next too. So this is
They just recycling Spike O'Sullivan. They pass him around like he a blunt, man. They passing this dude around like he is a blunt. Like, here you go. Hey, you can go and hit this Spike O'Sullivan. Yeah, oh man, yeah. That's what they doing, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can't
Yeah.
I can't talk about Triple G without screaming, man. I can't do it, man. I
Yeah.
can't talk about this guy.
One
I
more
just can't.
thing before we close out him. I don't know if you've seen the joint coach I made with Abram Sanchez, a picture of Jason Voorhees next to him. And I say Abram Sanchez looked just like him, but with a wig, a Jason Voorhees though.
Man, that's messed
Yo.
up, man. Okay.
Hey,
I'll break
you guys
that
remember?
down.
You guys remember Disabled Sanchez when he was talking about? He's like, I'm not racist at all. He said, heck, one of my proudest moments was when the black fighter that I had was Terry Norris. They're like, this motherfucker eat Gerber food now. Excuse my language, guys. I didn't mean to do that, but he eats Gerber food now. Gerber food.
Oh,
That's how he
God.
talk.
Dang, man. Yeah. And that's because of Abel Sanchez. That's because of, the Mexican style, man. Look, I don't want to hear nothing about Abel. Man, matter of fact, you know what? A lot of Mexicans don't even like Abel Sanchez. Like, for real. Like, it's Mexican dudes right they don't even like him. Some of them don't, man. Like, I'm talking about diehard Mexican boxing fans. Some of them, they can't stand Abel Sanchez. Because they think he's a version of a Mexican sellout. or a tap dancing Mexican. Now, I'm telling you, I done heard these things, man. And I did a video one time, and one guy, man, he said, man, I've been a Mexican boxing fan for 20 years. He said, man, I don't even claim Abel Sanchez. I said, what? He said, I don't even claim Abel. He said, man, would you claim him? I said, heck no. Hey, claiming Abel? Abel
Hey,
Claus?
between him and Oscar De La Boy George, man, I don't know which one's worse, bro.
Man,
Oh,
they over there
Oscar De La
eating,
Hoya, man. Oscar De
eating
La
out
Hoya
them
worse.
same utensils that Accidentally Hoya put up that rectum of his.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
they doing together.
Yeah, he shoved them utensils right up his rectum, man. Hey, I
And
tell you,
they eating out the same utensils together.
Oscar De La Hoya worse because number one, he raped a minor, he raped a 15-year-old.
Oh yeah, he way
Okay,
worse.
that's
Easy
number
worse.
two. He won't address those emails, and guess what? The emails ain't going away. The racist emails, they're not going away. There's nothing that you can do about it. Okay, I don't care where you turn, where you hide. The emails are online. They're gonna stay online, and for all generations, for all eternity. You will not. Okay, you can't escape Oscar. Nobody likes Oscar. Nobody cares about Oscar, and nobody even want to fight for this dude, man. Nobody
He's
want to fight
still
for this dude. They don't want to fight for him because they know what he is, man. They know what this guy is.
he
This
still
guy.
don't want to address. That's all this time. He still ain't addressed them emails. Once every time it comes to that, he tries to run away or he tries to deflect, talking about Al Heyman. I mean, he's just a hater, man. On top of him being a hater, I remember when he was asked about Javante Tank Davis, and he said, "I said, what do you think about Javante Tank Davis?" He was like, "Ooh." I was like, "Ugh." He said, "Ooh."
And then,
Now that's fight
and
like
then
a move.
you get these guys that come to your channel, man. I can show y'all about 100 comments, man. They'll come on and they'll call you all kind of N words and black tars and monkeys. I'm like, wait a minute. So you calling me that? Okay, first of all, this guy raped a 15-year-old. Second of all, he destroyed his own company because he wanted to sit down. He wanted to, stick things up his anus. He wanted to sniff cocaine. This man destroyed his own company. And you want to come to me and get mad at me? I will slap the yellow right off your teeth. You guys want to get mad at me? This guy destroyed his company. I didn't destroy his company. I'm just talking about how dumb he was to destroy his company. I don't get it.
Basehead, Basehead, man. That's
All you
this is
guys
the dope fiend, bro.
Yeah, dope fiend.
All
Yeah.
these guys following this dude. Every last one. I'm gonna tell you now. The guy, you don't want to say it, I'll say it. He is a child molester. That's what he is, okay? He's a child molester. And whether
Man,
you
I
like
say
it or
it too.
you don't like it, that's what it is, okay? This man raped a 15-year-old. He's a rapist. Forget him. Oh, but y'all want to support him. Man running around town with fishnets, raping kids and sticking things up his rectum. And now, you guys, y'all want to get mad at us because we don't deal with this kind of person. Who the heck, man? We don't even talk about his. We don't even support his fighters.
And paying prostitutes
no.
to fist him up the rectum, too. On top of that, paying prostitutes to fist him up his rectum.
Man,
Ugh.
God,
Yeah.
God's bad for boxing.
And
Bad for boxing.
in Teddy Atlas' voice, ugh, I should De La Hoya just make me sick to my stomach. This thing
If you're a boxer for him, though,
ugh.
if you were a boxer for him, I can't believe that these guys were like, man, can I get up out of the contract, though? I mean, I don't want to be under this dude, man.
Like,
And
no,
Bernard got to
no,
be,
no. I'll probably be a big Canelo fan
Cali.
again if he get out after De La Hoya. I'll be a big Canelo fan again.
Now, Kelly,
Look at
But I
Bernard.
like the way he fight. I just don't like who he under though.
Hey,
Look at
Kelly,
Bernard Hopkins, man. Go ahead. Yeah, go, coach.
real quick, man. Now, there's some guy in the comment section, and we probably know we're going to slap him with the wrench pretty soon, but we're going to toy with this guy for a minute, okay?
Let me see
'Cause
who he talking about.
now,
All right, let's go.
okay,
Let's do it.
are there any validations of Deontay Wilder beating a woman?
No.
No, never once heard that.
Okay.
And I keep
Now,
up. We all keep
I'm
up. All
gonna
three of
Google
us
this.
keep
Hold
up.
on, I'm gonna Google this. And Mr. BPM, okay? How about this? Mr. BPM? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to call into the hotline, okay? See, I don't want you typing to me. No. You bring yourself, you get your ass on the phone now. And you call right now. Call the hotline, Mr. BPM. Call the hotline right now and let's go. Let's go. I'm going to Google this. Okay, I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah,
Okay,
I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Never.
Nothing, man.
okay.
Blank statement.
I know he had that. I know him and what's his face had a fight. Him and
Yeah,
Dominic
Dominic
Brazil.
Brazil. Him and Dominic Brazil, his brother, but his brother the one who whooped Dominic Brazil behind.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Hold on, I'm reading something. Hold on, reading something here. I still want this guy to call into the hotline. Let's see.
He probably don't want that smoke, but we'll see if he
Wait a
want
minute.
it.
Hold on. When was this? Okay, this is what 2013. Okay, it said. Okay, it said. Let's see. Wilder ended in his 28 contest. They talking about this. Okay. Now it says this. Okay, it says this. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know if this. I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this article's. It's a Eurosport article, and it says
Yeah, man.
that it said it's alleged. It said it's alleged.
Yeah, if Wilder did something like that, they still be talking about that today,
They
man. With
don't.
the
They
whole
don't
Me Too
even.
movement and stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Said a battery charge, but I'm sure I
Yo,
can ask. I can ask it. I know 78 enough.
and Wilder
Something.
already get hated on, so that'd be the first thing they talk
Let
about,
me
like the
see.
Floyd Mayweather thing. They talk about that still. They would have been on Wilder tail if that
Of
really happened.
course, they bring it up every chance they got, man. If this was
Yeah,
real, they'd be bringing it up every time they could come. Why would you root for a woman beater? They'd all be saying that. So that's how you know. That's
yo,
how you know it's phony.
that's how you know it ain't
Mhm.
true.
So like you have to dig that, have to find that from there, man. If that was real, that would have been on ESPN and everything else, man. But
Yeah.
2013,
5 years ago.
Yeah. It said it was 2013. That's what it say. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah, because they were talking about women beaters in the NFL at that time. So boxer, heck, they were bringing up stuff from Floyd Mayweather around that time. So if this was stuff was happening, they would have brought it up about Deontay Wilder too. That would have been all over ESPN and everything, man.
Yeah, it was
Maybe
right
still
around. It
about
was
it
right
now.
around. It was right around when he fought Ollie Harrison. That's the time frame. Cause yeah, 2013. He fought Ollie Harrison in 2013. Let's see.
He meant battery against Ollie Harrison.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm looking at it now. Let me see. Yeah, he elbowed Ollie Harrison. I remember that fight. He had him down and elbowed the hell out of him. See, man, it's alleged, man. It's alleged. And see, they don't. The thing of it is, man, the woman accused him, but they don't have any evidence. They just said, like she was strangled or he was trying to strangle her. That's what she said. But God Almighty, yeah, because they don't
And then
nobody
nothing
know.
else came up.
Nothing else, man. Nothing else. Don't nobody know.
And that's it. And I mean, that right now it would have been something. Like I said, if there was something there, you'd hear something else by now, man. Especially with the Me Too movement, nothing else come out with the whole Me Too movement come out. Nothing's come
Mm,
out. I don't believe it.
yeah,
Give it.
yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah. Let me see. My boy Ed sent me something. Yeah, they called the police. But see, it's like different articles. He's showing me an article, and then I'm looking at all these other articles, and yeah, they released this guy. And see, I don't know. I don't know how they resolved it. I don't know how they resolved it. I don't know what happened. But see, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
2013, Wilder
So
wasn't
this
even rich.
so this what
Wilder
happened, man.
wasn't.
Okay, here's what happened right here. Okay. So this woman, okay, they were trying to rob the guy, man. Okay, this is what happened. And he actually mistaked it because I think they were trying to rob Wilder, man. And something happened, man. They were trying to rob him. And see, everything is very, very vague, man. Everything was real vague. Okay, but somehow, man, this got thrown out, man. And I'm reading now, it got thrown out because there was no validity to it. Because, for that, man, you can go to jail for a long time. You can go to jail for a long
Facts.
time. You can go to jail. So somehow, man, I don't know what happened, and he bonded out of jail that day. But see, that's all it is, man. And he mistaked this woman, and they were trying. He thought that they were trying to rob him. That's what it was. Yep.
So basically, he to me it sounds like self-defense. That's what it sounds like to me.
See, yeah, man, I don't know, cause all these articles, even the one I'm reading from my boy Ed, it's actually they're vague, man. Like it's telling us that he was arrested on it, but he was never convicted. He was never convicted. He was never convicted in any court, man. He wasn't convicted at all. And he apologized, meaning that it was a mistake because he thought that they were trying to rob him. There it was. Yep. Yeah, man. They tried to rob him. Sorry. So
Oh, okay.
doesn't
Man,
apply.
look
So they
at this.
yes, self-defense to me. That's self-defense.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
what it says, but it's vague, man. I'm talking about when I tell you it's really vague, like it's not a lot of details about it, man. Because I don't even think that the DAs, because if the DAs thought they had a case, this man would have been doing time. So
Facts. A big old tall black dude like him, dark skinned dude like that. They definitely would have. They definitely probably wanted to get after him, but there was definitely probably nothing there, and they probably just let it go. And the fact that they haven't even brought it up, so to me, with the fact that they ain't even bringing it up, tells me everything I need to know. Because man, this dude is trying to make it like he just, I guess the dude in the chat room, you left out that whole part about him possibly being robbed, man.
yeah,
How come you didn't bring that part up?
yeah. Of course they're gonna leave that out, but it's to deflect away from his girlfriend, or I'm sorry, his boyfriend Oscar De La Hoya, the one that raped the girl, that raped the teenage girl. See, we not gonna let you guys. Okay, we definitely not gonna let you guys off the hook. Okay. Yep. Robbery. They tried to rob the man, and Deontay Wilder reacted. There you go.
And
Boy.
self-defense, like
Boy.
you can't debate with Coach. Man, nobody in the
Well, no,
LDBC can't
I just,
debate with them.
I just had to look into it because, man, I know a lot about different things, man, and I know, especially with the laws here, and me, I done dealt with the law before here multiple times. They can allege it that you did something, but if they don't ever charge you and if you never get convicted, then you didn't do it. Okay, you didn't do it. And my man Ed Harris III, he thorough. Ed is thorough, and he was saying, yeah, Ed a big dude, Ed a real big dude, and he rolled around with guns and ammo to start a world war, and he get pulled over, man. I'm gonna test for that because I get pulled over a lot, but I'm not as big as Ed is, but I get pulled over. And they always want to search my car, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I keep Coach Junior in the car with me. I keep Coach Junior right there, man. I sleep with him. I mean, we go together, me and Coach Junior. But it is what it is, though. So we took that clown out of here, and of course that clown, he never ever called the hotline. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block your silly ass. Okay, you out of here, you stupid clown.
He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew about I bet you he knew about the robbery too. He conveniently left that information out. And so I said, that's what they do, though. That's what they do. The same thing for these old Triple G fans, Antonio Jenner fans, and a few Keith Thurman fans that are left. And now Jared Hurd fans who also make an excuse. Tired of all these dudes, man, in boxing, man.
Dudes. Jared Hurd, Jared Turd. I call him Jared Turd. That's his name.
Oh yeah, man.
Pull the Keith Thurman, bro.
Jamel Charles gonna give him that business. Jared Turd.
Jared Turd. Hey, you know what? I hear echo, man. I think somebody too close to their computer, man. Because the feedback getting into the microphone and it's feeding back, so you can hear echo.
My bad.
I'm just on my phone. Okay, hey, you know, but Jared Hurd was getting ready to fight Kell Brook.
Yeah.
Before once the Kell Brook fight wasn't available anymore, he said, you know what, it's good. I already did opt for surgery now. You was gonna fight Kell Brook with the injured shoulder. How come you can't fight Jamel Charlo with injured shoulder?
Yeah, man. I ain't trying to hit it. I ain't trying.
We need to use the whole. I need to fight right-hander fight. You know, I've been fighting all these southpaw fighters. I need to fight a right-handed fighter. What? Who says that? I've never heard fighters who say I need to get readjusted for orthodox fighter. What?
It's getting worse and worse now with this newer generation. Like Coach said, in a minute they're gonna say, I don't want to fight such and such. That's just not a fight for me. That I don't think I could win. It's
Yep,
gonna get to that point soon, like Coach said.
that's probably what they're gonna start doing, man. I see my man Combo break in the room. My man Sergeant Slaughter. He in the room, keep
Coach,
holding
they
it
gonna
down.
sign the fans go co-sign that ducking though. That cause they do. They already do it now. But when they outright duck, I mean, let's just pay attention to what's going on in the world right now. We got Rainbow Bright, aka Takashi 69 over there snitching to the police and stuff like that. They used to kill a rapper's career. Nah, man, you actually get more people behind you now. That's like, oh, that's the things have really changed. Because there was a time where dudes pretending to be quote unquote the biggest gangster rapper ever. You know what I mean? The guy who's running America, basically, right? That guy running with the police would kill a career. Well, still, so there's nothing for a boxer to duck another boxer. I mean, it's not even viewed as being cowardly anymore. There was a time where it's like, dude, I'm not even messing with this boxer anymore. This dude don't want to fight nobody. Now it's completely okay. Like Triple G sits there and ducks Sergey Devchenko, and then after that gets the ring magazine belt. It's like, hey, this guy completely just ducked his challenger. Hey, that's
Man,
completely fine. Let's reward him with the ring magazine belt.
ridiculous. Pathetic, really, man. Very pathetic. These people are pathetic. These people are down. You know what, man? I'm sick of these people. And speaking of people that we tired of, man, look, Manny Pacquiao. God, Jesus, man. God, there got to be a God in heaven, man. We got to get this guy out of here, man. We have got to get this guy out of here, man. I mean, we got
Yeah,
to. Like, and I hope this guy don't get a belt. I hope Lucas Matisse win. We can't have this guy getting a belt, man. We
I
can't
really hope
because
he win.
if Manny Pacquiao gets a belt, then
He ain't
he's
gonna
gonna.
fight the best.
Hey, nah, man. He's gonna join the Three Stooges. That's Keith, Danny, and Sean, the Three Stooges. And the Three
Well,
Stooges, they not gonna fight
real
nobody.
Keith has the real WBA super belt.
Yeah, he's a
The
super
belt that
champ.
Matisse have is a fake belt. The regular belt, the WBA regular belt is fake. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. It's not the real belt. Keith Thurman's the real champion, but he don't want to fight. So at the end of the day, does it really matter? Yeah, and then when it comes to Manny Pacquiao is I guess he's trying to get this Matisse fight over with so he can go down to 135 to fight Vasyl Lomachenko. I mean, that's his plan, man, to wait that out. And Vasyl Lomachenko is going to end up fighting the winner of Ray Beltran. What's the other cat again? The one that Pedraza fight. So the Beltran Pedraza fight. The winner of that is supposed to fight Vasyl Lomachenko, which means that Lomachenko is going to get another belt. And then I guess we're all hoping that Bob Arum would let Mikey Garcia, the winner of Mikey Garcia Robert Easter fight. If Mikey Garcia wins, there's virtually no chance that Bob Arum will allow Mikey Garcia to fight Vasyl Lomachenko because he says that it'll be like me doing him a favor.
Man, look, man, it's you know what, Bob Arum, Manny Pacquiao. I can see why he don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford going in there and destroying these guys, and Manny Pacquiao, he at the end of his career, man. He's at the end of his career. He not gonna be able to beat Crawford. He gonna get in there and get embarrassed. He already got
Oh yeah.
embarrassed and got beat by Jeff Horn. I mean, Jeff Horn roughed him up, and he still think he won the fight. But you didn't win the fight, Manny. You didn't win the fight. Okay. You should have you should ask God for some of that salt water, man. Okay. I think that's what it is. I think you should wait a minute. Hey, can you guys in the comment thread hear me? I think okay. Yeah, we still on. Okay. Yeah, man. Mr. Saltwater, man. I can't stand him, man. I can't stand Saltwater. He need to retire. And God, I thank God Jeff Horn beat him, man. And I'm glad they got that belt. I'm glad Bob Arum got that belt up off him.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Bob wanted Terrence Crawford to have the belt anyway. See, Bob wanted
Yeah, you
Crawford to
did.
get that belt. So, Bob, set it up so Manny can lose that fight. And but I still
Right.
think Jeff Horn beat him up anyway. But
Oh
I,
yeah.
I, I thought if the fight was going to be close, though, I knew Pacquiao was going to get robbed because, we all tired of Manny Pacquiao. Look, man, we want Manny Pacquiao to go away. Boxing done passed you by, okay? It's time for you to leave. Leave the sport. Let these young guys have it. And if he get knocked out, man, I'm going to be right here making a video. I'm going to be
And
right
I'll
here
be
making a
happy.
video. I'm going to be like, yeah, you got knocked out. Good. Good.
Hey, you know
Glad you
what a
got knocked out.
Pactar told me? A Pactar told me. He said, "Well, why should Manny Pacquiao have to face, Terrence Crawford? He should be able to go out any way he want. It don't matter anyway. I mean, he would have beat Bud Crawford anyway. Bud Crawford can't beat Manny Pacquiao." I said, you just made an excuse for why he shouldn't have to face him, acting all scary, and now you saying that Bud Crawford can't beat him. If Bud can't beat him, you should be wanting to see this fight. That's a good name to get on his resume, right? Before he get out of here, right? No, you don't believe that. Y'all don't believe this stuff y'all be saying, man. Y'all people just like Amir Khan fans who are absolutely ridiculous. Amir Khan fans talking to Terrence Crawford, talking about. He said, "Man, why you afraid of Amir Khan? He'll box your ears off, bro."
Oh,
It's like
Amir Khan gonna teach you
Yeah.
how to go to sleep, man.
Yeah.
Nobody care nothing about that. I used to like Amir Khan as a fighter, but I got pissed off with that whole Kell Brook thing. He wasted, he could have made him $10 million, man, but he wasted all that time, man. Trying to chase Manny, trying to chase Floyd, and then he took a fight with Canelo. I'm like, yo, man, shoot, Amir King Khan, man, this dude got knocked into the fourth dimension of hell, man. I thought that guy got put through the canvas. It's like, dude, you wasted most of your prime years chasing a few people, man. So, nah, Amir King Khan don't get no pass, man. None of these guys.
Nah,
Yep. But you know what?
that was great.
We gonna stay on their neck, man. We
yeah,
gotta stay
Amir
on their
Khan.
neck.
Amir Khan's still begging for that smoke, man. I actually watched I watched a video of Amir Khan say, yeah, he said, what, I've learned, everyone, he said, everyone learned, everybody tell me a little something like this, yes, I got knocked out in the past. Y'all did, but I learned about something like this. What I learned not to do is not to rush in out of control. I got a little fast hands in these guys. I'm faster than both of them. I can definitely show them, give them a rough time. I've got a lot of smarter since I fought. I know I can beat up on the feet against southpaws, so I can beat them both. I know not another guy. I was like, dude, you will get stretched. I don't care what you do. You gonna get knocked out. We know the end result, bruh. I don't care whether it's Terrence Crawford eventually timing you and stretching you, or just beating you up. You are going to lose. I don't care what your record is, but his mindset he can beat both because they're softballs. That's his mindset.
Man,
Yeah, Mr. Cheney.
Khan gonna get in there. Khan gonna get in there and get hurt, man. Okay, he think just because he beat Phil Greco, he doing something. Khan gonna get in there. He fight Errol Spence, man. I think Errol Spence might end his career. He get in there and fight Crawford, man. He gonna get beat up for 12 rounds, man. Khan, man. Khan. Amir,
I think
Amir need to
Crawford
go away.
stopping him. I think Crawford's stopping him too because he can't even take a good punch. Amir Khan.
Yeah, man. Amir Khan can't take no shots, man. And but see, it'll be an accumulation, man. You accumulate enough of them, it's a wrap, man.
Oh yeah.
This guy.
I feel like Crawford got some pop though, for his size. I mean, not no Errol Spence power, but he got enough power though.
Crawford
Got enough to stretch Amir Khan.
Crawford will school
Oh yeah,
Amir
enough
Khan.
to stop Amir Khan definitely.
Crawford will school that dude. Okay, that's easy work. He'll school him. Okay, won't even break a sweat schooling Amir Khan.
But that's looking like a fight in October for real now. At first I thought it would be a joke, but that's looking like a legitimate possibility of Terrence Bud Crawford, man, fighting on ABC against Amir Khan, man. That's looking like a legitimate opportunity fight. That's a good name for Terrence Crawford to get on his resume.
Yeah.
Still, though, I mean, Amir Khan has fast hands. He's a pretty decent boxer, but his chin is so horrible. It's just hard to ignore his actual skill set, man.
Well, see,
You tend to ignore it.
Well, the thing with it, Khan get too greedy, man. And see, Khan would be very effective, man, if he can get a 2 or 3 punch combination, step back out, rotate again, get back to the center. Khan would actually win a lot more, but he get greedy, man. Like Khan will sit there and he'll try to stand in the pocket, man, and he gets caught in the exchanges. That's his problem.
That's what he did against Canelo. He was beating Canelo, and then he started to get greedy. He started instead of just throwing a 3-4 combination, he started putting a 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, no, dummy, keep it short and get out of there. He allowed Canelo to time him.
Then Canelo counter punched good too. I mean, he did that at the wrong person.
Yeah, I mean, and Canelo caught him in exchange, man, and because Canelo ate about 3. He'll eat 3 because he know he can knock out Khan. So he ate 3 and gave him 1, and I thought Khan died, man. I thought he would.
He was smart. He's smart. He punched with him. You have to punch with Amir Khan. Amir Khan is very fast. He is. I give that to him. But you got to punch. If you punch with Amir Khan, you're gonna connect with him because he has no head movement whatsoever. Zero, zilch, the nada. He has zero head movement. No kind of upper body movement. He has fast hands, but his upper body movement is zero. I mean, his head is right there to be knocked out. So his chin is just sitting right there on the tee for you.
He's
So
a
the only thing you
sitting
got to
duck.
do is time him.
He's a sitting duck. God bless him. God bless him. Good.
And timing always beats speed. Somebody with real good timing could beat that
That's
speed
Bud.
still.
That's Bud, bro. Bud has impeccable timing, man. You know, it's a
Exactly.
matter of this guy, man. This guy, man, I think that his brain has been scrambled because he's been stretched so many times
Hmm.
that I think that he has brain damage, and so he always wants to go into wars, except against Kell Brook. For whatever reason, he will fight anybody but Kell Brook. This is and this. I'm like, why would you just go get this fight over with? It's a big fight domestically. You'll make probably that's probably his biggest payday, and he still don't want no smoke.
No.
And this Kell Brook, go ahead. Yeah, this Kell Brook thing is annoying, man. I want to see that fight.
Kell Brook, I just call him, go to hell, Brook. I mean, he need to do something, man, because I'm tired of him too, man. I'm tired of Kell Brook. I'm just tired of him too. It's like, all
Well,
these guys.
he may fight Jaime Munguia, man. If he don't get the which Amir Khan fight, that's what the word of that. After this fight, he guys coming up, he may fight Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia gonna beat the dog. I mean, dog crap, because I'm at the cop myself. Dog crap out of this dude. He gonna dog walk him, man.
Yeah, I
Are you
like
saying
Jaime,
Kell
man.
Brook?
I actually like Jaime, man. That's a good fighter, man. I don't think he ready like for a guy like Charlo, but you know what though, he'll put up a good fight, man. He'll put up a good fight, man. I mean, the guy's a good fighter, man. And he aggressive, and I like the fact that he young and he not trying to take the fights to the decision, man. He actually trying to get in there
Yeah.
and get a finish, man. I like Jaime Minguia. I like him, man. Um,
I
and I was
like him over Jared Hurd too, man. I think Jaime McGee beats Jared Hurd, man. I think Jared
yeah.
Hurd with him just face first defense. I think I see him getting stretched, man. I
See,
don't think he'll be able to handle the
I don't
power of Jaime. Go ahead.
I don't think he could beat Triple G though. See, and I was like, man, I don't know, man. That fight all wrong, cause they were trying to fight him, man. And I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think
yeah.
he can
I
deal
think
with
he give him
Triple
a
G.
tough fight, but he ain't ready for no Triple G, man. Triple G would end up stretching Jaime McGee at this point. At this point, Jaime McGee in about 3 more years, but then again, Triple G will be almost 40, and Triple G. So Triple G stupid though. I'm gonna tell you, I got to go back to Triple G. Triple G's an idiot. This guy has no idea. The reason he was given the ring belt, was because they're gonna if he don't get a knockout, Canelo's gonna win. Even if Canelo loses the fight, Canelo's gonna get the decision. I mean, what do you think, Oscar De La Hoya and them? They've always outsmart you. I mean, they ended up paying you more than they wanted to, but at the end of the day, they always outsmart you. You're number one pound for pound, and you are the Ring Magazine belt holder right now, and you got 2 belts, WBA and WBC. You think
Yeah.
you're going home with that if you don't knock him out? Stop.
Hey man, my man Ring IQ Boxing Talk is in the building, man. Ring IQ, man. Probably the funniest guy, man, on YouTube. But yeah, he be killing them, man. He be killing them. Good channel, man. I like that channel, man. Ronald Finkley in
And
the
so, what you
super
guys think
chat.
about what did you think about Clarissa Shields yesterday, man? I
Oh
Oh
thought
yeah,
man.
oh
that
yeah. We'll talk about that. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you, Ronald Finkley, in the super chat. Wait a minute, those women surprised me. Like, yeah, man, Clarissa Shields. You know what, man? I think Clarissa got touched up, man. Listen,
yeah,
and
I thought she lost the fight, man. Call
I
me
don't,
crazy.
I don't know if she like. It could have. I don't think she like. I thought she won 4-6. I thought Clarissa
Right,
had 6 rounds, and I thought Hannah Gabriel's had a 4. But my thing with that fight, man, is that when Gabriel's knocked her down, what pissed
right,
me off, man, is that okay, so Clarissa mouthpiece came out, which that happens. But
right,
the referee, man, he did a poor job of expediting them getting that mouthpiece back. Their corner was taking their time. Cause see,
right.
Clarissa, the people saying, well, it was a flash knockdown. No, that wasn't no flash
She was
knockdown, man.
hurt.
That wasn't no flat.
She was
Yeah,
hurt.
man, she was
I
hurt
saw
and
it.
she was concerned. And when she got up, they were trying to give her a little extra, a few more seconds to clear her head. And that's what
Right,
happened. And so she they took their time getting that mouthpiece, man. They took their time putting in that
right,
mouthpiece. And the referee told them, no coaching, don't coach her. But they took a little
right.
minute. And I'm like, yo, man. And I think if Gabriels would have had a little bit more time, she could have closed that show, man. Because I have been telling people, man. I said I've been following Gabriels for a long time, and I said, don't sleep on Hannah Gabriels. And of course, I had fanboys. Yo, dog, you stupid, man. She ain't gonna even face Clarissa, man. She ain't gonna face her. I'm like, yo, man, Hannah Gabriels is tough. and she caught
And
Clarissa. That
experience, man. Black
yeah,
Horseman actually picked her. She's experienced. You could tell, especially to me. You could tell, especially in the end when Hannah Gabriel started to gas out. She stayed calm. She composed herself, and she actually did a really good job. And that comes when you have 20 professional fights instead of the 5 professional fights that Clarissa Shields was in. Man, that experience to me showed up in that fight.
man.
Her experience being in more
I
fights, man,
think
the
the
championship
judges.
fight.
I think the judges were hard, man, and I think Hannah Gabriel's was gonna have to get a knockout. And even I interviewed her, man. Where I talked to her, we left. I said, I said, do you feel like you're gonna have to get a knockout to win? And so she kind of said, yeah, we got a game plan. And I said, don't be shocked if the scorecards, don't go in your favor. I told her that. And she was, she kind of smiled, and she understood where I was going with this, and she knew exactly what I was talking about. She wasn't offended, and I'm just saying, I think that you're gonna go in there and give a good account. I just said, just don't be surprised by the scorecards. And I said, so are you definitely trying to get this knockout? And she said, well, yeah. And I was saying that's the only way that she was gonna have to win the fight. She was gonna have to stop Clarissa Shields. Even if she would have won most of the rounds, she still was gonna lose. Because one judge
Oh
had it
yes,
98 to
obvious.
91. It was two people had it
Yeah,
97 to 92. I'm like, that's almost like, you saying the girl lost every round, man. I can't see that, man.
Coach,
It was
I saw Clarissa Shields' face after the fight. She had her head down. She looked like a woman who lost the fight. And I was like, because this is way me, Corey, and Black, we scored. It wasn't like it was a wide score. I mean, it was a close fight.
it was a
We
close
had we
fight.
had Clarissa Shields eking it out. We had it 7 rounds of 5, and so we had it
I mean, I think it
115.
was 10
Excuse me, not
rounds.
115, not 115. Excuse me, but only 10 rounds. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But we had I forgot what it was. We had Clarissa Shields by not Clarissa Shields, but Gabriel's. We had Hannah Gabriel's by 3 points due to the knockdown. So and that's why we scored it, because we thought that in the exchanges, I thought that Hannah Gabriels was winning the exchanges, at least most of the exchanges, and I thought that she eked it out. And I thought that Gabriels did fade, but also thought that Clarissa Shields faded down the stretch. And I thought that was one of the reasons why she ended up winning the fight, in my opinion, especially the last 2 rounds I gave to Hannah Gabriel. I thought that Clarissa Shields really, really faded, because looked like she was coming on, and then all of a sudden she faded. And I was like, "Oh, Clarissa may come," because we had it tied 4-4, and we had Clarissa Shields up by 1 point due to the knockdown. And then the last 2 rounds, I saw Hannah Gabriel's, to me, was actually I thought she won the last 2 rounds, and I thought that was the difference in the fight. And I was absolutely astonished when I saw the scorecards, and especially when I looked at, once again, if you get a chance, go back and look at Clarissa Shields' face at the end of the fight. Her head looked down. She looked like someone who thought she was going to lose the fight, and then she prayed that hopefully that they just give it to her. And I was like, man, I
Yeah.
said that even she didn't think that she won the fight. I'm telling you.
But I tell you this, man. I tell you this. She was you know, the announcers, man, they were doing a poor job because they were really highlighting what Clarissa was doing. But they didn't look at the really good counter left hands that Hannah Gabriels was doing. They didn't do that. They wouldn't look at the good counters, man. And some of those punches, man, they were missing, or she was blocking them, or she was
Right,
slapping them down, or she
right.
was moving back out of range, But Clarissa Shields still didn't have an answer for that left hand, man. She couldn't do nothing
No,
with it. I thought Hannah Gabriels
no. I,
did.
I, I think that's what we said. That we said. I was saying that too. I'm thinking that Clarissa, a couple things, Clarissa, and she doesn't move her head enough, but then neither did Hannah Gabriel's. But Clarissa, I want Clarissa to work on her defense. I really didn't like the fact that she got with John David Jackson. I think that, matter of fact, when she changed trainers, first thing I was saying, I was hoping that she would get with Bomac. I think Bomac would have been a very good coach for her, especially with her style. I think he could really bring it. I would like to see her jab more too. I mean, I think she should jab more. And I would like to see her go to the body more instead of just head hunting. Because I saw opportunities for her to score. She threw some in there, but she didn't do it enough. And I think that she could have wore down Hannah Gabriel's earlier in the fight. I mean, if she would have went to the body early and it kept, started investing in the body and continued to go to the body. And those are some of the critiques that I would like to see from Clarissa Shields. And I would like to see Clarissa Shields sit down on her punches. I don't know. She still looked like some of her shots. It still looks like she's in the amateurs. Still looks like she's still at the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah,
hasn't progressed with some of that
I'm,
stuff.
I'm gonna be
just
honest,
iron
man. I'm gonna
punches.
be honest, man. I'm
A
gonna
lot
be
of
honest.
iron punches.
When I actually saw her, man, I'm gonna be honest. When I saw her, and I saw she was in with John David Jackson, I was like, you know what, man? Yeah, and see when she moved down there to Florida, and see now I understand. See her trainer, man, her trainer, he wasn't wanting to be no second fiddle, man. And see Clarissa, came with this idea. I need to get out of Detroit. I need to focus. I need to do this. And I need to go down there. And she said, you coming with me? And he was like, no. And I don't blame him. He wasn't coming down there to play a second fiddle to John David Jackson. He wasn't gonna do it, okay? And so he didn't. And so she tried to play it off and said it was an understanding, but nah, it wasn't no understanding. Dude was like, what we got working. And honestly, she don't respect John David Jackson. She don't, because the way she talked to him in the corner, and that's what a lot of his fighters do. Because John David Jackson don't garner that respect. He don't do it. So
Nah.
the thing of it is, man, it's just he's not gonna command that respect. See, with a girl like Carissa Shields, you need to tell her, look, shut the hell up. I mean, this is my
But
training
she in
camp.
Florida. She should Kevin Cunningham. She's gonna be in Florida. She should go to Kevin Cunningham's
Yeah,
training
see,
camp.
Kevin
Right.
Cunningham gonna tell her to shut up, man. He gonna tell her to shut up. Don't talk to me, okay? You do what I tell you to do. I know what I'm doing. You just shut it down. See, Kevin Cunningham shut that down. John David Jackson, he too passive, man. Carissa Shields, she's a strong personality, man. She real strong, and she's almost like she's got a personality like a dude, man. She try to be like an alpha male, but and
She is an alpha male. She is kind. She has the alpha
I
male
mean,
mentality.
she got that mentality, man. So you can't come in there, man. You got to be real with her. Look, I need you to shut your ass up, okay? I need you to stop talking so much, okay? Let me do the talking, okay? I got this. Look, okay? You need to do this, okay? Don't tell me you need no water. You get the water when I'm done talking to you, okay? You finna get this work. You finna get this knowledge in, okay? But she's one of those ones, man. She reminds me of Sergey Kovalev, and it's ironic that Sergey Kovalev never listened to him in the corner either, man. And her old trainer, she would try to talk over him, and he would shut it down, man. He shut it down. He would always shut it down. He's nah, listen, stop. We're not talking about that. I need you to do this. And see, he would always put it back, get her back on point, and do this. I don't think she looked particularly well with John David Jackson, okay? And also too, I think too that with a fighter like Hannah Gabriels, Hannah said I'm coming right at her. Okay, when I interviewed with her on Thursday, she said I'm not gonna run for her. I'm coming right at her. She said the first round I'm coming right at her, and I'm gonna show her what I got. And that's exactly what she did, man. That's
Yeah, she
exactly what
might
she
want to
did.
consider. I know you don't want to get the habit of switching trainers a lot, but I mean, I wish I could have spoke to her. I'd have told her, don't pick him, please. I mean, the choices of going to Florida, the options. Kevin Cunningham's training camp. First thing, she would have been in way better shape than she was, in my opinion. I think she would have had a lot more in the tank towards the end of the fight if she would have trained with Kevin Cunningham. That's
Oh
one
yeah,
thing. He would have
definitely.
sharpened her up.
It's
She
Kevin.
would have been disciplined, man. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying Kevin don't play.
Oh, not at all,
I
man.
was
And
hoping he's
it's
gonna bring it out of Adrian Broner in that fight he had with Jesse Vargas. I mean, he
well,
did
Adrian
better in
Broner,
that
even
second half, but
yeah, but even Adrian Broner,
didn't do it.
Go
even
ahead.
Adrian Broner. I mean, even though he was frustrating early in the fight, especially the last two rounds too, he showed signs. For Adrian Broner, it would take more than one camp for him to completely convert. That's some
Oh
hard
yeah,
work to
you're
break
right.
from his old self. You know what I mean? You really got to work to break him for being his own self to let him. Cause Adrian Broner hates to get hit. I don't care what he says. He don't really like getting hit. Ever since the Madonna fight, he really don't like getting hit. So, but everyone else definitely showed a major improvement. And I think Robert Easter going there, that's the best thing that he could do for himself, because the corner that he's going up against may be the best or not, maybe at least the second. No, it's either one or two in the game, which is the Robert Garcia corner. The Garcia,
Oh,
that corner is fan. The mind in that corner is unbelievable. The preparation from that corner is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Robert is a good trainer. I give him that. His he teaches the fundamentals the right, like a good way and the right way. Why his brother Mikey Garcia good at fundamentals.
Yeah.
But look what he did to Chino Mandana, man. Look how he changed him, man.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Actually had him
definitely.
jabbing. Actually made him jab a whole lot more, man.
And he
You
used
know.
feints really well too, like Maidana did.
Yeah, McDonald's a disappointment though, man. I was kind of wanting him to come back. Okay, Julius, got it, man. Got it. Okay.
Hey, but you should have known that Chino. You see, every time I see Chino now, oh, he's smiling, man. Yeah, he gained a lot of weight, but he
Fat
look happy
boy.
as hell.
Yeah.
He's like, every time I see, he ain't ever coming back. He too happy.
Got that Mayweather money, man.
That's what Keith Thurman would have did the same thing, man. And look at how Keith Thurman act. Look how Keith Thurman
He
act now.
did
He
it.
ain't close to no money.
Sure, he did it damn near without doing the May down the thing.
And Keith Thurman would have retired after the Mayweather fight, man.
Oh yeah,
Ain't no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
we don't even hear about him even thinking about coming back.
man, Keith Thurman, man, what the heck, man? I'm disappointed in the Three Stooges, man. And I'm kind of upset, man, because if either one of them three they get their hands on that WBC belt, I kind of know, man, that it's going to be hard for either Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford to get them. It's going to be hard, man. And I don't think that they're going to. I don't think
You
they're
heard
going to be
about
too
the
quick
two
to
of the
fight my
names.
guys.
Two of the names who may go to the zone or to Top Rank. Two of the names are Jared Hurd and Keith Thurman. Two of the names who may be heading to the zone with signing with Matchroom Boxing or Top Ranks. Just to let you know that. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Wait a minute, who?
Yeah, two of the names, names rumored to possibly sign with Matchroom Boxing or a Top Rank is Keith Thurman and Jared Hurd.
Oh man, Keith Thurman. Well, they got to find him, man.
Yeah, good luck with that. You know what's crazy thing is, man, y'all won't believe my middle name is.
What's
What
that?
is it, Thurman?
Nope, it's a boxer though, but it's spelled differently. It's a boxer name, but it's spelled differently. Man, believe it or not, it's Earl, but it's spelled Earl.
Really?
Oh wow. You know Earl's the real Jamaican name. Don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, it ain't spelled like Earl Spencer's well, but it's still pronounced the same way. I said both of them boxer name, but of course I like Earl a lot better than Keith Thurman though.
Man, boy, y'all hard on
So
Keith. Nah,
let's use my middle name when we talk about Keith Thurman.
Yeah, man.
Keith Thurman was like last time I saw Keith Thurman was in like Tibet or something playing the flute. So man, I don't know telling what Keith Thurman.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
then,
hold on real quick. Hey, Ring Guy Q, go ahead and just come on in. It's gonna say off air, but they can hear you. You know, like I got it set up with this software program I use where it's streaming through the software program. So this is just something we use to, so everybody can voice and get here. Because I think everybody can hear, right? Everybody can hear everybody. So I kind of got it set up. And yeah, Bo, it'll say off air, but it's not. We're actually on air. Just come into that one. No worries, man. I know a lot of people said the same thing at first, like, Coach, say off air. But we're not off air. We got it. Oh, I'm sorry,
You said
Callie. What was you saying, man?
anybody? So I just want to ask for anybody excited about Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia?
man, not
Kinda.
really, because they disappoint me so much. I ain't even thinking about them two, and I don't even care who win.
You said here's the thing though, Angel Garcia, Kenny Porter that would be kind of entertaining though.
Yeah,
Danny!
that is.
Hey,
Danny,
you got Danny.
Danny, go get him, Danny. Danny didn't lose.
Danny didn't lose. He didn't lose. Danny, why you criticizing Danny? Man, come on.
You got Kenny Porter looking like he's 65, 70 years old with that stupid hat he be wearing.
Hey, you know Kenny Porter, man, when they come to interviews though, before the interview is allowed to ask him a question, he was like, "Don't you ask me no questions about Earl Smith." He actually tells the interviewer that before.
Nah, he don't do that, do he?
No, he really does do that.
Yo,
He really does do that.
I gotta watch one of them, man, Cali, man.
I'm serious, man. He does not allow
I've
you to
never
ask.
seen that.
Yeah, man. Oh no, that's been the word coming out for a while. He does not allow and did not like answering Earl Spence Jr. questions. And if you ask Sean Porter the Earl Spence Jr. question, it can happen. It can happen. It's gonna happen one day. I mean, don't be surprised if it happens right before we retire. It could happen at possibly at junior middleweight, but we don't know when that's going. I mean, he don't even know when that may happen. I mean, that could happen in our late 30s, as far as I know. We don't know. It's like what the I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yo, I get pissed off every time I see that, man. Like, who told you this? They'll go in here and fight. If you ain't gonna fight, your best.
Yeah.
Well, Earl did to him, right? Earl beat the brakes off of him sparring. That Earl just dog walked him, and I think that probably scared the living daylights out of him. So he don't want no smoke. He like, man, that was with headgear. I don't want him. I don't want to fight him. I don't want him
No,
to order no head
and
without head.
Keith Thurman don't take body shots well, like that fight with Luis Collazo. So Errol Spence is like 65, 75, 65, 70% in the body.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Man.
think that's what he was afraid of, mainly Keith Thurman.
Yeah, Keith don't want no smoke. Not at all, man. Keith Thurman like, man, keep that dude away from me. He like, not gonna happen, baby. Not gonna happen. I mean,
Right.
there's no telling when's it gonna happen. I mean, Keith Thurman gonna fight one time this year. Then I guess he was supposed to like rematch Sean Porter and Danny Garcia at some point or something like that. And then he said he was fight Earl Spence Jr. We do only fight one time a year, so 2021 is looking more likely for,
Oh
for when he
God.
fights Earl Spence
Yeah.
Jr. Man.
And we see
Coach
that
gonna tell you,
fight.
Coach gonna be mad. I'm telling you, Coach will be frustrated.
Yeah,
Making
he gonna be
videos.
pissed.
I told y'all so.
Okay, my man Ed Harris the third is out. Yo, that's my boy Ed Harris the third, man. Ed Harris the third, General Africa. They on the LDBC BSU unit, the Behavior Science unit. Ed Harris the third, boy. I'm telling you, man. He got a role, man. Troll extermination. That's he thrive in it, man. That's what he do, man. I'm serious. Troll extermination, buddy. He gonna get them guys up out of there, man.
Oh, I gotta ask. You know what we should do? It should be a part of the stipulations
Yeah.
of the winner of this fight. Okay, if Sean Porter loses the fight against Danny Garcia, Kenny Porter can't wear no more Kango hats. That should be a rule. That should be thrown into the contract.
Yeah, them Kango hats. He looking like the 1970s with that Kango hat on.
Man, yeah, I'll get no Kenny Porter Kango hat. That's funny, man. Hey guys, well, okay, we'll go to the last part of this, man. Okay, Victor Postile versus Josh Taylor, man. Hey, man,
Damn, I didn't see the fight though.
this is a cherry pick gone wrong, man. It's a
I
check
saw it.
because Victor Postile, he was saying, you know what? I can't believe he took a tough fight like this. That's what Victor Postile told him. I'm like, what? I said, Victor Postile think this dude is a cherry pick. He think it's a cherry pick. What?
I picked Josh Taylor. I thought this fight was tougher than I thought. I thought Josh Taylor was gonna dog walk him. To be honest with you, Josh Taylor was one of my favorite fighters. I think Josh Taylor got hit too much for my liking, though. Just to let you know, I mean, that's what to say that Josh Taylor got hit way too much for my liking. I would like to see him tighten up on his defense. He get hit by one of the bigger punches. It's gonna be night because he's getting hurt by Victor Postol. But he did come back. He did persevere. He showed a good jab, and the jab is what ended up setting up the other shots. But I mean, I scored the fight 115, 113. Those scores were unbelievable.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yep. But Victor Postile, you know, man, I tell you, this what he get though. This is what he get. This is the cherry pick that did not go so well for you, did it, Victor? How you feel about that? Yeah, you were shocked he
Yo, yo,
took this
yo.
fight. Oh, wait a minute. Who on? Let me see who we got. Okay, man.
What's
We
good,
got
Coach?
Bo. The truth and facts about boxing. Man, Julius, man. Come on. I thought he's supposed to be
Hey,
coming on here, man.
truth and facts. How you doing, man? First time
What's
on with you.
cracking? What's cracking? You know, I changed in that, Coach. It's Truth and Facts Sports Talk now, man.
Oh, truth and facts about sport talk. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Truth and Facts. Yeah, I gotta go at these LBJ comparing him to MJ. I gotta go at these guys, man.
Okay, hold on, man. I'm trying to get my
Make
man
video.
Julius in here, man. Okay, yeah, it says off air, but it's not really. Like if you click in, your icon ought to pop up with the rest of us, and then it'll say off air, but you know it's actually live streaming, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm using Studio, and Studio will live stream. You can just capture screens, and you can basically talk on Studio. So that's what I'm doing. So you can
Okay.
and if not, man, yeah, just come on in. And if you can't do it, man, shoot, just call in, man, because I know we're gonna get some boxing talk today. We're gonna get some more,
Yeah,
man.
I got a few minutes, man, because I got to pick up my daughter, and you know how I am about getting my little girl, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man. Gotta take care of business.
Yeah, man.
Daddy duties, man.
So, Bo, man, just give us all your thoughts, man. Hell, just start from wherever you want, man.
I want to start with Clarissa Shields. Here's the problem that you have with Clarissa Shields. I've always thought John David Jackson was the wrong trainer. John David Jackson is he's the black Abel Sanchez, meaning he teaches his guys to stand there and trade with you. And that's not Clarissa Shields. That's not how she won 2 gold medals. She did not win 2 gold medals standing there trading with people. She was more of a boxer. And she's trying to change the way she fight in the pro game. Uh, Her going to Florida, there was a lot of other places I thought she could have went to. She didn't have to go to John David. But I understand she wanted to be with the Darrell brothers because they're from Michigan and she kind of wanted to stay with that clique. But John David is not the right coach for her because he's like you. I mean, even listen to the instructions he gave her in the corner. The instructions he gave her in the corner don't mesh with what her skill set is, right? So, I think I don't know if changing trainers right now in the middle of it. Like, I just don't think she's ready for Christina Hammer. She still gets too emotional. And when she gets emotional, she lets that get the best of her. Here we go. Yeah, she lets that get the best of her when she's fighting instead of being calm and thinking. Yeah. Um, and then I listen. All the Joshes I like. Josh Taylor, Josh Kelly, Josh Warrington. These guys have been pretty impressive. So I knew that Josh Taylor would win because if you look at Victor Postal, he hasn't been right since Terrence. It's something about when Terrence Crawford beats you, man. He takes something out of you, man. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is,
he took the
but when
soul
Terrence
out that
Crawford
boy.
whooped that ass, dog, he takes something out of you, man.
He took the soul. He took the soul out that boy for real. He took the
Hey, he
soul
did.
out that boy.
But
Take
credit
your
to Josh
confidence.
Taylor. Yeah, but you know what though? Credit to Josh Taylor because he made the adjustment he should have made around about the 6th round. You saw he started making the adjustment. He started getting in there, reaching, going to the body. And a lot of these Eastern European fighters don't like it to the body. They don't like it to the body, and they don't have any inside game. So O'Hara Davies, of course, he still looked the same to me. I ain't gonna even lie. He still looked the same to me. I wasn't impressed with O'Hara Davies. And people that saying, listen, Hammer looked good against Tori Nelson. Again, styles make fights. Tori
Come on,
Nelson
man. Troy
is the
Nelson
type of fighter
41.
that's going to present the angles and the movement and the punching combination and hand speed that will give Christina Hammer problems. So she was the good opponent to look good in your American debut. But I
Yeah.
just don't think right now, Clarissa Shields, she's not, with that attitude she has, she's not ready for Christina Hammer. It's okay to have that dog in her, like Terrence Crawford, like Earl Spence, but you got to be able to control that dog like Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. They can control that dog and use it in a better way. Like the way she was missing them punches, someone like Christina Hammer would counter her and pop her and move out and move out. Pop, move out. You know what I'm saying? She would occupy the space, then step out. Occupy space, then step out. And one thing I noticed about Clarissa is she don't like to really move. She can cut off the ring, but if she has to move, she don't like to move. You know what I'm saying? Move to trap you. She'd rather cut off the ring and trap you. And that's where Hannah Gabriel was giving us some issues. So, good fighter, still got the skill, but she's not using what I saw her win 2 gold medals with, man.
Yeah, man. I thought John David Jackson was all wrong. I mean, you know what, man? And listen, man, I don't know if Clarissa Shields got good common sense, man. I don't know if she do. I don't know, man. She don't seem like she do because if your last vision of the person you fought or the person you trained last got his heels up in the air as he's getting punched out the ring, that should tell you, you know what? I might not want to train with that particular trainer. I might want to maybe train with somebody else because B Hop, I mean, hell, John David Jackson, got B Hop heels all up in the damn air, B Hop flying out the ring, and I got pushed. And man, come on, man, come on. I ain't never seen B Hop
Well,
look that bad.
John David Jackson is an enabler. That's the problem. Somebody mentioned Cunningham, Kevin Cunningham, and you're right. Kevin Cunningham would have let her know, "Oh, Chris, calm down. Listen to me." Cunningham, Virgil Hunter, Barry Hunter, any of them guys would have made sure she was listening to them instead of talking while they're talking. And that's why I say John David Jackson was all wrong for her. You know,
He too
in,
passive. He's too
yeah,
passive.
he's too passive. You're right.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, he's way too passive, man. I'm like, man. And Clarissa Shields, me and Callie were just saying, she like an alpha male, man. And she always got to be in control, and she got to control the situation. But man, I'm gonna tell you, man, that uppercut, yeah, man. And then she went on Twitter, talking junk, man, saying, I got up and beat her ass. I'm like, no, you didn't. You did not get up. That fight, it was a tough fight for the whole fight. You didn't get up and beat her. It wasn't like you took her and dog walked. I mean, oh, Hannah Gabriels was catching you with that left. And another thing too, man, she get a fighter that can switch to southpaw and they're comfortable. She gonna be in serious trouble, man, because she didn't make no adjustments to that left hand, man. And Hannah Gabriels continued to catch her with her left, man. I'm like, yo, is Carissa gonna make these adjustments, man? And, I was shocked that John David Jackson in the corner, man. He wasn't telling her, hey, you getting caught that left hand a little too flush for my taste. You need to make an adjustment. Maybe need to circle away from the left hand. He didn't tell her that. He was telling her. I don't know what the hell he was telling her, but I'm like, damn, boy, this dude, this dude.
Well, what he was telling her is what a trainer would tell somebody that's a puncher. He was telling stuff like, when you're in there, sit down on it. Go hard to the body, and things like that. And I'm just, again, and I agree with you. The problem with Clarissa Shields is she gets so bent up and wanting to, like she said this when she was talking to Andre Ward. She said, I just want to get at him. I want to put hurt on him. And again, that's fine, but you got to do it in an effective way that works for you and not against you. That's the problem she's having right now, is what she's doing is working against her, because Gabrielle, she's not a puncher. And somebody needs to say, listen, Clarissa, you're not a puncher. You ain't going to knock nobody the fuck out.
Yeah.
You can outwork them, but you ain't going to knock them the fuck out. And that's what somebody needs to tell her.
Yeah. Yeah, she ain't got no power, man. I mean, I said Hannah Gabriel's got more power because, like I interviewed her, I said, yo, I said, you think Clarissa underestimating your power? Because I said, yo, I done seen you fight. You got some serious power. And she said, well, I think Clarissa, she might be underestimating me, but, when she get hit by me, and I swear she told me, yeah, when I hit her, though, she gonna know. Like, she gonna know that I got power. And let me tell you, she hit her with that uppercut. Oh, yeah. Carissa had that look like, oh, damn, oh, this for real. Wait a minute. I ain't fighting Nikki Adler no more. Nah. But you know what? In her first fight, though, Francione Cruz, man, gave her a tough time. And
Yep,
I was
sure
actually
did.
thinking, I thought Cruz could have actually won that fight, man. Cruz didn't have the speed to deal with her. But Cruz was in there banging, man. And she kept taking Clarissa and putting her into the corner, man, and working that body. And see, Hannah Gabriels, man, was working that body. And them body shots was hurt, man, because she hit Clarissa with a body shot. And I swear to God, Clarissa Shields, man, she dropped her arms and she leaned against the ropes. I said, oh, yeah, yep, that body shot hurt. She can play it off like it didn't hurt. That hurt. She caught her.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurt.
Well, there's a lot of, she only has 5 fights, and there's a lot of inexperience that's still there. Right now, she's winning fights. She does have skill, but she also have youth, and she has that, you know what I'm saying, that youthful energy that you have, to where, like, she hasn't been in a lot of wars and a lot of battles. So she still has that youthful energy to where she can overcome certain things. But as her reflexes slows, as her hand speed slows, she's gonna have to have some type of IQ. And somebody like you said, Christina Hammer, who has good ring IQ, and Christina Hammer is getting in Clarissa Shields' head so much so you can see her kind of acting like way out of character. So I just don't think she's ready for Christina. If I'm her people, I'm like, listen, we need maybe 1 or 2 more fights. Then you go for Christina Hammer.
But her ego too big, and you know exactly what she gonna do, man. She gonna be like, I ain't scared of her. I ain't scared of her. I'm ready. I'll fight her right now. Let's go. Come on. Excuse me. That's what she gonna do, man. Exactly what she gonna do. Watch.
Oh, and
Maybe.
somebody, Keith Thurman. Yeah, I think Keith Thurman is waiting for his maybe his contract or something to go out with Heyman, and he might go over to Tyrant or Dijon. I think somebody mentioned that might be right, but I mean, man, think about. I think if Sean Porter wins the WBC belt, he'll more likely fight him. If Danny Garcia wins, I can see Angel right now. We don't need that fight right away. We don't need that fight right away. Hey, you know what would be funny though? I would love for Danny to win, because I would dare Angel Garcia to call Earl Spence a bitch ass nigga. I would love him to do that. I would dare him to. Derek James probably would whoop Angel ass if he did something like that.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that to them.
Nah, Earl Spence gonna take care of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna sit and he gonna stand at attention. Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
Derek James a, a composed person too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
man,
Listen, if Angel, this might be the one time that I think Danny will tell Angel, listen, calm that down, because this dude gonna get in the ring with me. And he gonna take it. He gonna give me that word.
hey, shout out to my boy Ronald Finkley in the super chat, man. Shout out to my boy Ronald Finkley, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. All the super chat dollars, I send that to the fighters. Okay. You know, definitely do it. Definitely do it to a lot of. I'm not sorry. I give that. I give my super chat dollars to up and coming young, female fighters, MMA fighters. As you know, they got to pay for the camps, and it's a struggle when you're not out in the mainstream. You ain't making no money. So yeah, man, that's what we do with that. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, what's going on? Okay, we don't exhausted all the topics, man. But I got one question for everybody, man, and I think I may have
Okay.
asked this. Okay, so okay, y'all know that Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, they're gonna fight for that vacant WBC title, that welterweight WBC title. They're gonna fight for it. Do you think the winner of that? Do you think that they're gonna take the fight with Spence? I mean, and who do you think who do you think would take that fight? I mean, between the two, whoever won, who do you think would actually get in there with Errol Spence Jr.? And I just start my man Cali Enigma.
I think Sean Porter. Sean Porter would do it before Danny Garcia.
Okay, okay. Why? I mean, I'm curious. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying why.
I think Sean Porter would do it before Danny, only because I think from just from a pride aspect, I think once the talks and everything start ramping up, Porter will be like, okay, listen, I can't keep letting people talk like this about me. I gotta get in that ring with him. That was the reason why he got in there with Keith, he got in there with Brooke, and he's getting there with Danny. Danny Garcia, on the other hand, they would be a little bit more reluctant because just simply based off what Angel Garcia said when he said, "Why should we fight another killer when we can fight Ron Salkers and make money?"
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's their mentality. So I just think Sean Porter would do it, especially if the rhetoric kicked up. Now, don't get me wrong. I wasn't impressed when Sean Porter was like, "Well, I haven't been talking Spence for the last 2-3 years. I never mentioned his name. So
Mm.
I don't know why y'all pressure me to mention his name now. I thought that was sort of like, a little weak. But I do know that like his dad is one of those dads that'll be like, look here, man, these dudes is on your neck, dog. You got to do something. You know, and that's the
I
difference.
completely disagree. I completely disagree. I think it's Danny Garcia even actually says Earl Spencer Jr.'s name, and it's far more likely to find him. Danny Garcia also has a far more extensive resume between the two, and actually matches up with I actually had Danny Garcia stopping Sean Porter. Man, Sean Porter don't even want to mention his name. Dude, damn near has a stroke to trying to mention when it comes to Earl Spence Jr. He don't want no smoke with Earl Spence Jr. Danny Garcia, on the other end, for him, if you watch the way he moves, it's more about money. If he's paid, he'll fight Earl Spence Jr. Sean Porter want no smoke, man.
Well, that's why I said the father. I said his dad would be the one that would get on him and be like, "Look here, man, you got to do something because this dude is on your neck. You being a champion, you're gonna have to do something." That's why I said I think it would more be his father pushing him towards.
Oh, okay, okay, I get it, I get it. Damn, man, I don't know,
But I
man.
don't. Honestly speaking, I it's crazy because it's just when
I
you
don't think
when you
Kenny
look at it, it's
Kenny Porter
crazy.
want bro. Kenny Porter don't want that fight. He one of the main ones. He don't even want the interview to bring up Errol Spence Jr. name. That whole neither one of them want that fight. He saw what happened when they sparred, and I'm telling you that sparring it must have been worse than what was reported because it was just the way they act when it comes to that fight.
Yeah, I really don't know if K Diddy can go Porter. I don't know if he want that, man. It just it don't seem like he do, man. And Angel Garcia, he'll tell you straight up, look, I can have Danny fight 5 Rod Salkers and make some money, man. He said, man, he said, I got Danny. Listen, they're getting punched in the face. They punched in the face and it hurts. Why am I gonna make Danny fight? Okay. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
I hear you. I
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
hear
I
you.
can.
Okay, yeah, it said it went out for a minute, but okay, the connection back. I thought I kicked something. I'm like, yo, I paid this cable bill. Paid this cable bill 2 days ago. God, dog. About to be mad, but I'm mad that Ring got Q, man. What happened to Ring got Q?
He don't smoke with me, man.
Man,
He
Julian,
don't
man.
smoke.
I like
Uh-oh.
Julian, man. I like Julian,
He
man. I
heard.
wish he can come on out, come on in this thing, man. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
true.
He don't smoke with me.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Julian, funny cat, man. Well, shoot, man. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna do, man?
Oh, yeah.
The outro music starts, and then closing thoughts, man. I do that on every show. Um, you know, here it come. Closing thoughts. All right, Keith Brown, MMA and boxing, man. We'll start with you, and do me a favor before you give your closing thoughts, man. Tell everybody where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, you can find me right here on YouTube at Keith Brown MMA and Boxing. And also, you can find me on Instagram, same name, Keith Brown MMA and Boxing.
Okay. Closing thoughts, man.
Yeah, closing thoughts. Yeah, I appreciate, man, the good talk we had about everything we talked about. Man, always good being on with you, Coach. Man, and Callie, man, thanks for subscribing on my channel. Also subscribed on yours. Truth and Facts. Oh yeah, actually I've been subscribed on your channel. And I do enjoy your videos also. And everybody that's in the chat. And enjoy chopping up with y'all like always.
Okay. Bo, my man. It's no longer truth and facts about boxing, man.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, make sure you can tell everybody where to find you at, Bo, before you give your closing thoughts, bro.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you got Truth and Fact Sports Talk. Also, you know, from time to time when I get a chance, because I do work a lot. You can catch me either listening in the chat with Coach Sheldon Harris or on the show. You know, shout out to my boys over at Three Kings Boxing, and shout out to my boys at the Movement. You also catch me writing articles and sharing articles for us over at 3kingsboxing.com. Shout out to 78 Sports, and you know everybody just down there. Shout out to both the guys, gentlemen, on here, man. I definitely appreciate being on here. Even my man, who me and him disagree, but hey, I like that because you know you don't need people that agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like followers. I don't like followers. I like leaders. So hey, you disagree, and I like that, and you can plead your case as to why. That's what boxing is really all about. That's what boxing conversation is about. We disagree, but I can break it down to you. That's boxing knowledge, and that's learning. So man, appreciate that. I look forward to being back on here. You can also find me at the gym because my daughter is, every now and then, man, she wants to go hit that heavy bag. So I'm psyched that I got a daughter that likes boxing. I'm geeked. So you can find me at the gym with my girl, man.
Hey, Sergeant Slaughter said, you guys, y'all type y'all name or something, put a comment in the comment section so he can go ahead and subscribe. If you go to their name, you can just click on their name. I think at the end of their name, or them 3 dots will pop up, and then you just click on go to channel, and then you subscribe. So that's all you do. Okay, Callie Nick, I got to end with you, man. I got to end with you, boy. You had some fire today, man. So, man, what's your closing thoughts?
Hold on, Coach.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, no, I just, let me get one little closing thought.
Yes, sir.
That 2017 for boxing was good, but 2018 is picking up where 2017 left off. We had our first unification match at 154. We haven't had that since Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo Alvarez. And 154, that division is hot. 126, we have a world boxing tournament at 140. We might get an undisputed champion at cruiserweight. You even got the 118 pound world boxing series. We had a new champions crown in Jesse Magdalene. Isaac Dogbay. So man, 2018 for boxing, just for all weight division, has been just incredible. It's been fun, and if you ain't watching it, man, y'all need to get on this train, man. Bottom line, boxing 2018 is picking up where 2017 left off, and it's just amazing.
All right, my man Bo. And it's not truth and facts about boxing anymore. It's what now?
Truth and Fact Sports Talk.
Okay, it's now Truth and Fat Sports Talk. So guys, go subscribe to that channel. Alright, we got to end with my man Cali Enigma. Guys, go subscribe. I want to see the guy get over 1,000 subscribers, man, by the end of the month. I want to see Truth and Fat Sports, man. I want to see him get over 1,000 subscribers, guys. You got to start supporting each channel. Even if you don't agree with some of the content, just go ahead and subscribe to them, man, because these guys, they're not pushing agendas, man. They pushing, what's right. And, the best fighting the best. So, all right, Cali, go ahead, man. Final thoughts, man.
Oh, man, that's what I want to say, man, that women's boxing is here to stay, man. I'm looking forward to the rumors in the past of Chris Cyborg versus Cecilia Braekhus. I would love to see that fight. I thought that Chris Cyborg gave she actually gave Clarissa Shields really good work, and so I think that Chris Cyborg could transition over into women's boxing. I would say not necessarily fairly easy, but not too difficult. So I think that's a really good fight in the future, man. I wouldn't mind seeing. You know what I mean? I'm actually excited about women's boxing because we're starting to get women, young girls, training and starting earlier, just like the guys do. So I'm just telling you, man, about 10, 15 years from now, the level of competition in women's boxing is going to be far superior than where it is now. It's already superior than it was just 5 years ago. So imagine in another 10, 15 years with all the young women that we actually have training and starting earlier like the guys do. So support to women's boxing, man. It ain't going nowhere. You're gonna see more of it on TV, and we're actually getting really really good entertaining fights on top of all that. And I disagree with you. Boxing's been disappointed, man, with all of the people making excuses why they shouldn't fight. You know what I mean? There has been good fights, but it's been a lot of excuse making, man, in 2018. And I actually think that 2018 got off to a good start, and I think it's starting to end kind of okay. And I think it's lost a lot of steam, especially with this whole Eddie Hearn doing what he's been doing, and now Jarrett Hurd doing what he's been doing, and Keith Thurman conducting himself in the manner that he's been conducting himself in. So, I mean, I would like to see boxing, put its stuff right back on the right track, man. That's what I look forward to seeing, man. So hopefully we get that, and we get the cancers out of the sport. The cancers are some of these promoters and scary fighters and these fans who co-sign and stuff. That's what I would like to see go. You know what I mean? I understand what you're saying. You're being more positive than I am. But no, there's some things that we still got a lot of work to do in the sport of boxing. And when it starts with cutting the cancer out of the sport. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, guys. And I want to give a shout out. My closing thoughts are just to the comment section. Just shout out to the comment section. I see Benji and Sergeant Slaughter, Derek Bailey. I see all you guys out there, man. Thank you for coming into the comment stream. Guys, thank you guys. I'm your host of the show today. My name is Coach Shelton Harrison. Guys, what are you waiting on? Subscribe to all the people that was here. I saw Ring IQ Boxing Talk, man. Go ahead and subscribe to him too as well. He was trying to get in, man. He couldn't get it to work. Maybe next time he show up, man, we'll figure it out. And shout out to Keith Thurman for helping. Keith Brown for helped me set up my interview protocol too. So I appreciate all that. Guys, good night. Enjoy it. Well, it's Sunday now.
Shout out to Keith Thurman.
Oh, man. Hey, respond on that.
I don't care about no Keith Thurman.
But no problem, man. Anytime, man.
Cool.